Are you a small business owner and need a customized prints on just about anything? From t-shirts, cups, bags, hats, or anything else you can think of? Well, you need to contact my friends over at Jim's Place. Jim's Place is a Black-owned print and design studio who's been helping small business owners build their brand for years. Getting your name out there is one of the most important parts of marketing your business. So let Jim's Place help you look good. They did it for me. Don't believe me? Check out their Instagram at _JimsPlace_. And if you like what you see, which I know you will, slide in their DM and see how they can help you out. Mention the code word delinquent and they'll give you 15% off. That's code word delinquent. Jim's Place. Build your own brand. You are now listening to the Dignified Delinquent. Hey, it's just sophisticated ignorance at its best.
My name is Vanessa, and I ask tough questions.
Hey, it's Go. You know we stay lit, and you know why you here. So let's get it.
Yep, it's your boy Jerry the Great, and you are tuned into a brand new episode of the Dignified Delinquents podcast, and my peoples are in the building again. My friend, check it out, NSG. That be he. Go
hey.
Sko.
Yo, what it is, what it do, man? It's your boy Sko, aka IM.VSJ, aka Head Honcho of Hype, aka the best vlogger you know, man. Hey, almost. No. But how y'all doing, man? Welcome back to the right, man. Y'all already know I got the one and the only, the Ness. How you doing?
I'm good.
You good?
What's NSG mean?
What the hell you was at?
Never stop grinding.
Okay.
It's a lifestyle, not a message, it's a lifestyle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Vasco's the smoothest person. I never seen anybody do their intro while pouring a drink. Yeah, you know, it's Go. And let me get a little bit of that Hennessy. It's Go. And what you got that? You got that guidance.
Another dab of some guidance.
Super duper.
You know? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna hide the guidance a little bit. We'll need too much of this mug.
It's super duper.
Because last week, y'all.
Who was y'all?
Last week was fun.
Tampons.
That shit was funny.
I ain't had no guidance last week. That was y'all on the 110.
What?
I ain't had no guidance. That was y'all.
You drank guidance last week?
What'd you drink?
Crown.
But
we do love guidance.
We do love. I want another sponsor picture.
Why?
I'm gonna make a whatchamacallit, a little tab on my Instagram for all our sponsors.
Oh yeah?
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You might get your pose on.
Damn, I should have worn something else.
NSG and never stop drinking guidance.
NSD with guidance whiskey.
There you go, you got it. How y'all doing, man? It's good to see you.
I'm great.
Vanessa?
I'm good.
You almost at the break, almost at Christmas break.
I need it.
You
I needed it
edging
yesterday.
along.
I needed the kids, needed everybody needed.
I think I was talking to somebody and I was like, whenever it gets like this to this part of the year, for whatever reason, the students, like, they be knowing that they got a break coming up.
Something in the air.
So it's like, they be like, ooh, fuck this shit. I'm finna just fuck shit up before I leave.
Whatever, doesn't matter. Let's just do it. I want to stay
They can't
home
do that to
until
me
Christmas
anyway. I'm gonna be at home.
Yeah.
Now, all y'all kids coming to school or like they staying home and missing days? And
I'll be honest, this year, and I think COVID has something to do with this, not the virus itself, but how schools shut down and then we went virtual and everything, and we had to get kids back into the vibe of coming to school every day. Like, there is a lot of kids who don't come to school on a daily basis, or I have a lot of kids who miss like at least 2 or 3 days a week. Every single week, and I'm like, are you just staying home because, like, first I'm like, is everything okay at home? And they say, yeah. Is anybody injured or in the hospital or something? No. So why'd you stay home? I don't know. I just didn't feel like it. Like,
ain't you talking about like a quota though? If you don't come to school a number of days, you get, you don't graduate or you don't pass, whatever.
Yeah. So there's that. There's also truancy, like truancy officers go and then hold the parent accountable. I've talked to parents and they're like, well, she just don't want to come.
they make sure that you being true.
And I'm like, okay.
Unsee.
Is that what it is?
That should have been the word for the day.
That
should have been. Mm-hmm. But no, I had a truancy officer not necessarily come to my house, but and I was in high school. I was in like 11th grade, I think, and I wasn't going to school, so they had to have a whole meeting with me and my mama, and I had to sign a contract like, okay, he gonna come to school.
What the hell?
And I was like, motherfucker, I only got 2 classes here.
High school, I think that's a little bit different, but you're in 7th grade, your reading level is I had one girl in the negatives, and she's one of the ones that is not coming to school every day. And I'm like, okay, I know we don't like school. What are we doing at home whenever? Are you like reading some books? You online? Well, are you doing something? I need you at least to do that part. TikTok. And she was like, all right, I'll try to do that. So meet me halfway.
My 10th grade year, my teacher, shout out Miss Boston, she had a nickname for me because I ain't come to school on Friday at all. I was a driver. I was a latchkey kid. I ain't, I had good grades. So she was on Thursday. She'd be like, all right, I guess we won't see you tomorrow. And I'm like, nah, you won't. She's like, yeah, free Friday for Fennell.
Bro, what? I always went to school. I mean, I would buck from my classes. Like, but I'd be at school, like, senior year. Huh? Yeah. Like, but here's the thing. Like, I'm on some Jerry shit. Senior year, I'd be in class. It'd be the class that don't really, like, count for real. I done did all the thing I got to do.
Don't count.
And you know what I'm saying? And then the best part about it, the teacher of the class be a coach.
How you skip that class?
That's my little brother.
So I be in that. Hey, coach. Hey, it's Friday, man. I done did everything throughout the week. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. All right. Make sure you be in your next class by what you call it. Come knock right you another note.
That must be a position coach. There ain't no coordinator. It wasn't no coordinator.
All right, coach. What you thought?
That's the coach that he the head coach of JV, but he coached special teams on varsity or some shit.
Him, or then we had a substitute, which was basically like our janitor, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He fucked me too.
He was a sub and a janitor.
Yeah. He come in every night, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I got to run to the restaurant real quick, because he was one of the coaches too. Like, not the head coach, but
you sweep it there, you doing vocabulary words.
Both, nigga. We do both around here.
Well, y'all skip. I skip. I can count on one hand how many times I skipped school. Like while I was at school, skip classes.
No, I never did that.
Never?
I didn't skip until in Florida we used to have, I don't know if you had that here, but in your county, but we had research class if you went to a school that was a failing school. So every day, I
didn't have that.
Yeah, I had that. So every day, second period, we had a class where we were supposed to do like FCAT prep or, the big test. So my senior year, instead of doing that class, I would go home during that class, but all I do was go home and take a nap.
And then you'll come back? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
I didn't go to skip parties or skip at people's house.
Were you driving you to school your senior year? Mm-hmm. Oh, so they let y'all drive off campus and drive right back?
They ain't let you do nothing. Oh. No, you just park in the parking lot that has the open gate. My senior year, my school towed my car. I'll never forget that shit.
What?
Somebody came into class. We was in the portables. They was like, hey, y'all, if you parked in that lot, they towing y'all cars. And sure enough, my shit was the first one up there.
Damn.
Everybody else got in their cars because you can only catch so many kids.
Right.
Everybody else was getting in their shit and driving off. And I was like, hey, what the fuck? And my mom had to go get my car. And senior year is expensive. Like, you already got so much shit. So every little thing you add on, and then I played sports, and I didn't have a job. So, oh God.
So me and my wife was having this conversation the other day too, but I skipped like 3 times in high school. But when you talk about sports in high school, did you have to pay for sports in high school? Like, did you have to come out of pocket and pay for like y'all uniforms or y'all?
The only time we did that was for basketball 1 year. Now at we do have the kids pay.
Yeah,
it's a play. Yeah.
No, for you no.
You want to be on the team? Yeah, try out. All right, you on here?
Yeah, that's how it was.
That's how it was for us too. I did football, and I told her, I was like, we had a booster club, and then sometimes like once a year we would go out with the football cards, get discounts at different restaurants, and like we would go sell those one day out the year. But other than that, we ain't really fundraise.
We had a booster club too, but we sell like turkeys. You feel me? Like we do like a little turkey sale.
What?
Oh, we did steaks.
Yeah, we did one year. We did steaks too. Yeah. So that was how we raised like our money. So we had to come out of pocket for nothing. But
we used to have a nice little finesse though, because the car, it was called the Bulldog car. It was $20, and they had some good restaurants on there too. But $20, you don't want to do $20 for the car, and you can use it for a whole year. But we learned the finesse. The finesse was, because they sent us all out on the same day. The finesse was you go out into the community and you say, hey, listen, you can buy this car for $20, or you can donate $5 to the team. Anything donated, put that in your pocket.
Oh my God. Yo, y'all driving niggas broad daylight.
Huh?
You stealing from yourself?
Well, we already had the shit. The cleats, pads, everything was already paid for. Hell, this was just extra.
That's terrible.
Honestly, they was in there. They don't know what coach want. Coach don't know what I want. I'm gonna go ahead and get it myself.
Yeah, give me. You got 10. I take the 10. Yeah. So as long as like it was like somebody brought a card, you got to bring that 20 for each card that was missing. But if somebody gave you a donation,
well, there you go.
We used to come back to that bitch like, how many of y'all sold? Shit, just one. That's where the money is from. Is shit.
Here go that 120.
Yeah,
120. Well, this come from this mine.
This extra.
Now rec ball, you had to fundraise a lot.
What's rec ball?
What they call it on
Rec
here?
Like AAU?
Pee Wee League.
Rec ball is the step below AAU. So rec ball, anybody can come to the park and play. It's like the neighborhood park. And then AAU, or for softball, it's called travel ball. You have to try out for the team, and that's when it gets expensive because you're going out of town and doing all that stuff.
Travel ball is something serious though, boy.
For those two, yeah, you fundraise your ass.
My nephew just got picked up. He's like, I think Genobi is maybe 7 or 8 for baseball, and like teams recruiting. I didn't know they recruited.
What's his name?
Genobi.
Okay.
Why?
No, Princess of Genovia.
I don't know.
Either you know that or you don't.
Is
know
that Shrek?
No, that's Princess Fiona.
I don't know.
Princess Diaries.
But no, but he got recruited for baseball, and I was like, they sent my brother emails like, hey, we really want him to join our team. This, that, and the third. And like my brother was in Georgia and Jacksonville, New Smyrna. I was like, damn, nigga, like, do you got a weekend?
No.
Not
And that nigga, my Genobi a pitcher too, so and he like the youngest one on the team, but he's the pitcher. So and then like it's a white sport, and he's black in it. So I was like, all right, calling the black and white, I see you.
He's fine.
Yeah, it's only
that
one or
nigga
two of him on the team. He probably the fastest one on the team.
Yep.
He probably hit first or third. That's usually how it goes. They lead off.
My boy gonna have a scholarship in the next 4 years.
Yeah,
easy.
And my brother be coaching them like King Richard was coaching Serena Venus, because my brother didn't really play, but he played, but he ain't like
he went into it for real.
Yeah, he was a football player, but he was like he gonna cut all this I guess like the showboat or whenever he batting. So I guess it's like a style where like you can. How you swing that bitch is like cooler than
you put the bat out front and then you get back.
Yeah, he be looking smooth as fuck. My brother be like, see, when he go do that dumb shit, that's when he missed the damn ball. He gonna cut that shit out. And I was like, let him have
He gonna grow into it. He gonna grow into it.
Is your nephew is he strong in his blackness? I guess.
Well, shit, he's 7, so I don't know.
Okay. No, I'm okay.
I don't know. What does that mean though?
Well, when I was that age, I was still playing rec ball, so I was around lots of different people. But by the time I got into middle school, I was playing travel ball, and there was a lot of kind of like
Microaggressions?
Yeah, like things like my hair, for example. They would be like, oh my God, your hair is so crazy, almost every single time they saw me. But my hair would just be back like it is right now, but in a ponytail. My ponytail would be big.
So
but
nice.
all the time where
Your hair is so wild.
they
What
would
the
pick
fuck?
things that were kind of difficult for me and my family. Like we had to travel across the bridge. Everybody already lived at that side of town. Everybody went to Mandarin. I went to, my school on the west side.
Yeah.
So it was an interesting experience. I was thinking about that the other day actually, about the hair situation, about how they used to always be like, oh my gosh, it's so wild. It's just
wild and crazy.
It's just me.
It's just my hair. I don't know.
Did you deal with microaggressions growing up because I know you went to private school for a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, but no, I didn't.
No? Was your private school like black private?
Nah. So like my private school was majority white, but the thing is like they fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Like to a degree, always. But for the majority part, yeah, most people who was in the school, you know what I'm saying, they had an actual connection with us. They had an actual relationship with us. So they didn't ever try us, if anything, and it's a Christian school. So like they uplifted anytime, anywhere, it don't matter who you was. So I didn't have to deal with like microaggression. It wasn't until really college I started to see some shit. Yeah.
What'd you see in college?
I ain't gonna speak on all of them.
Well,
because you know what I'm saying.
You fuck with them a little bit.
Yeah, some of them, and then I ain't trying to pick JU in that bad of a light, but yeah, it was some professors. They would just do some shit or say certain stuff, and like in the moment, you know how something's wrong, it don't sound right, and it's like, you wouldn't do that in front of all these motherfuckers. Or you wouldn't say something like that in front of everybody. And it's like. Yeah. Should I call this or should I just let this slide? Because for the most part, if it wasn't big, I let it slide.
Yeah,
I was like, whatever, like don't mean nothing to me. At the end of the day, whatever you say don't hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it was like a little too aggressive, and it was like, okay, bro, now I got to be combative with you, like during class, like
yeah,
and let you know what's up. But it was nothing like before college. You know what I'm saying? Having to deal with that, even with being in the South.
Well, you lucky.
Except a couple of racist encounters, but that's about it. But that's normal in the lifestyle of being black, especially in the South.
It was one teacher at JU, one professor, coolest one there though. But he had me on the edge. I don't know if y'all never saw me turn to my other side. I don't think I turned into a bulldog.
Anytime he talk about the other side, bro, I think about that story you told about Veronica when dude was knocking on the door.
Okay,
fuck's up, boy.
Yeah. Okay,
knocking on my door like you don't lost your damn mind.
But I think I turned into another side where it comes to like, all right, God damn it, I heard you, because I'm not a disrespectful person. Like, you ever heard like them kids that talk back to the teachers or the parents are like, all right, mom, shit, I heard what you said, shit, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm not that person. I'm like, all right, okay, until I'm not, until it's not okay. Like, all right, okay, God, hey, I'm that person.
Yeah.
So like, he was pushing me to that edge where it's,
I'm finna
and I make eye contact with other people, look away. Like, if it's like, I don't know why, I always feel like, even in first grade, it's just the lady, she a black lady. She was one of the first black ladies in the school at Bunny Hill Elementary. And I remember her name, Miss Maria, to this day. I was very few black there, and this shit still traumatized me to this day. I'm still pissed off about it. And I see this lady in town oftentimes whenever I go back home.
She's still around?
She's still around. I was like, she'd be like, hey, Jerry. My mom be like, bitch, fucking talk to me. But I gotta be like, hey. But when I was in first grade, this shit traumatized me. We were all in lunch, and she was the mean black lady that came in on the microphone. You know, they had microphones in lunch. All right, it's getting too loud. We gonna go to a level 2. And like, I didn't have no friends in first grade. I'm new to this school. I don't know nobody, so I'm sitting by myself eating my little packed lunch and shit. Like, oh, level 2. Oh, you guys might want to settle down. So I eat my shit. Level 3. Oh, let's get rowdy. Level 3. Mom packed the apple. That's it. Silent lunch. And I was like, oh, we're on silent. But it's all to myself, like, oh, silent lunch. Okay, well, I'm not talking anyway, so.
Doesn't affect me.
Type of shit up.
So she was like, and I'm going to start, because, you know, in lunch in elementary school, the worst thing that can happen to you is you get pulled from your table to the timeout table. Then when your teacher walk in and see you, like, oh, you're at that table? Wow. You won't have recess. No recess for you today. So that's the worst thing. So she's like, I'm gonna start just pulling them out. When I point to you, just go sit over there. Don't even ask no questions. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was making eye contact with her, like looking like, oh, she means business.
She gonna get easy.
Like, oh God, okay. Then she was like, yeah, and first of all, you, Mr. Smiley, you gonna go first. And I was like, Mr. Smiley? I said, what the fuck I did? I stopped smiling that day. On my daddy. And my teacher, I was in first grade. My teacher, Miss Medeiros, came in there, and she came in. She was like, "What did you do?" And I was over that bitch crying. I was like, "I didn't do nothing. I didn't do it." And all my shout out to the white kids in that class. They stuck it for me. They was like, "He didn't do anything. He was just smiling and eating his sandwich." And she just picked on him. So I was able to go to recess that day. But till this day, I remember Miss Maria. Every time I see her at Publix in Palm Coast, I be like, bitch, hey, Miss Maria.
Hey, next time, for the podcast, for the views, go talk to her about it. I'm so serious. Get that closure. Go tell her.
I want to talk to her, but on my day, the next time I see her, I guarantee she's not gonna remember it.
Please do. And she's gonna apologize.
Because
she might.
She has kids my age, and like I've seen her around. Like she has a son that's my age, and like we all grew up together. She was like, hey, Jay, and I've never had closure from that. I always be looking at her like, yeah, I'd kick your son.
Man, she might go talk to. Hey, back in the G.
Sometimes we fuck
What's
up.
her name?
Miss Maria.
Miss Maria, look. Back in the G, you really hurt my feelings, man. First grade,
remember that shit.
You was snatching everybody up. I was smiling, minding my own business.
I was the first one to go.
You wanted to get rowdy with me. You killed me that day.
She broke me down. I stopped smiling that day.
That's what I'm saying. A little piece of you died.
A little big piece, because I was just eating my sandwich like, oh, she's pulling. Because I was a respectable kid.
Young man.
Because it's like, I grew up in the church.
You an easy first target.
Is that
like
why?
if I have to make an example in class, I'm going to pick the kid. Okay, you talking, and I know your parent going to answer the phone, and I know you care. Oh yeah,
but I wasn't talking.
First. Even if you're not talking the loudest, I don't care.
I just got to make an example out of it.
I was sitting there by myself.
Now that she was wrong, but as being a teacher, I can see her accidentally thinking maybe you're looking at the nigga across from you, y'all shooting birds, and while her back turned, he shot a bird and you laughed at it. Yeah, you got to go.
You know how happy I was to see a black lady in lunch that day, because we didn't really have black teachers or black professionals working in school.
Man,
and if I find a picture of how I looked in first grade, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all be like, oh, this nigga wasn't doing nothing.
She had one of them long skirts on.
She had a white top, black skirt, like she was on the U choir.
It was a button up.
Yep.
Short sleeve.
Mid. Right there at the elbows. Right there at the elbows. I remember that shit vividly. She had like a little ball, like a little pressed ball. It was her hair, but it was pressed.
Bang.
Swoop.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. I was sitting at table 7.
Her right now.
I was sitting at table 7. I need to go to therapy about this.
Was she the cafeteria monitor?
She was monitoring. I don't know if that wasn't her post and they made her post that day. Because I was like, I didn't do nothing.
She really got on your ass.
She got on me.
Miss Maria, please apologize.
So Miss Maria's kids, if y'all see this, because y'all around my age,
which y'all will.
I tell your mama, I used to fuck her every time I see her. Fuck that bitch.
It's her real name, Maria?
Yeah, that's her real name. That's her real name. She traumatized me. But moving on from as we grow.
It's okay.
Do y'all use Dr. Bronner soap?
Dr. Bronner soap?
No.
No?
Dr. Bronner soap.
Is that what it's called? Am I saying it right?
Yes, that
Dr.
soap
Bronner's?
29 ingredients or 29 uses or
something like that. It's like
29 uses.
I've never heard of Dr. Bronner soap.
uses. You can
that
wash.
makes me nervous.
You can wash your body and your car.
I don't know about that.
Excuse me?
A lot of people swear by it.
Some shit that I can put on a vehicle.
Yeah.
That's gonna go on my body.
But it's just soap. It's just soap.
What does that mean though?
It's just soap.
It's regular.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The reason why
shit!
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
the reason why they said that is because it's so natural and pure, and it doesn't have too many ingredients, so you can use it for a lot of things. I can put on my dog, but I can also put in my hair, on my face, and things like that. So that's why it has so many uses.
Okay.
So I got some. We got the peppermint kind. Now I will say it is good. What?
It come like a little
Yep.
The little bottle,
Yep.
the little white top.
Yep.
Hell yeah, I know what that shit is, boy. That bitch can clean soap off of soap.
Right.
Dirt off of dirt. But you gonna come out that bitch smelling like an old man that just retired, but you gonna be clean as a mug.
That's the cleanest I've ever been in my life. Now the only thing with that peppermint kind, you know you wash your back and then the soap run down the crack of your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let that goddamn about the Bronner's run down the crack of your ass.
What you mean, bro?
Into your gooch. Now it don't burn. It feel like somebody just blew a peppermint patty in your ass.
Well, you better do that.
I'd be like, you know what? Let me wash my back again.
They say you're supposed to dilute it.
The water dilutes it in the shower.
No. You actually put sometimes. Yeah, you're supposed to put extra water inside the bottle because it'd be too strong for some people. But if not,
it ain't too strong for me.
Yeah.
That shit feel like somebody was blowing on my gooch. Like
you came out the shower.
I'm gonna take another shower. As a matter of fact,
You use it every day?
No, I can't.
Okay.
It's that strong.
Okay.
Use this bottle.
It's a big bottle.
When did y'all get it?
Shit, last year. Half of it's still in there. Because all you need is like a little tap full. Like that's it.
Oh, for real?
You don't even. And
y'all
that
got
shit go
some
a long
disposable
way.
bottles on hand.
Look at Vasco.
Are you trying to take something to the house?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Half a bottle left.
You can have them.
Shit lasted a whole year. I just want to get an experiment and then come back and tell my story about
Let
it.
it run down your back. It's like biting into a York peppermint patty.
You smell so fresh and so clean. I know.
That should have been us if you don't.
I've used the fire and ice
What's that?
condoms before, and it wasn't pleasant. So I can imagine.
You said it wasn't pleasant?
Icy hot condom?
Yeah,
God damn.
yeah. It was.
Who made that up? I saw Rip for her pleasure and for his pleasure. I've seen those, but I ain't never seen.
Yeah,
Icy
that's
hot
a
condom.
thing. This is a while ago, but that I can imagine.
That's the one you get from the gas
feel
station.
Like
the bathroom.
a peppermint in your. Yeah.
And you didn't like it. You was like,
No. It was a lot going on. It was
Fucking breath.
Like,
Sound like we in a 5 gum commercial.
don't recommend.
No.
0 out of 10.
I probably would do that. If you want to experience that, just put some icy hot on your balls. I promise you it's not going to be a pleasant
I got some ice out in some places where I was like, ooh, shit.
Not going to be good.
Yeah, no, and I bought the cream before too, like the
Icy hot cream? Oh,
like the intimate cream.
Oh.
But it
It warm you up?
it has the same effect, and it not.
I seen those. I seen those.
You done a cooking the coochie. Yes.
They got to cook this shit all day. You ain't finna go for it.
Let it simmer.
I'm gonna wipe this off. That's
Did y'all see my food I cooked on Instagram?
Hell no.
yeah.
What
'Cause I was like,
you
man,
cook?
my pictures ain't done, and this nigga cooking. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, he got time to
this nigga
cook.
went home and cooking. No, I'm fucking around on TikTok. I found this. It was a pasta, but with salmon. What?
I'm hesitant on, and I like salmon, but not that much. I like it the way my dude make it.
How you make it?
It almost comes out like crispy.
So you would like this pasta?
Okay.
Yeah, you would like this pasta. So it's a salmon pasta. Is it? I guess is it? It's not Cajun. Cajun.
I like Cajun pasta.
You already got me.
Got me. I don't think I used no Cajun seasoning though in mine. But it was a pasta where like you get the salmon and you slice it into cubes. Then you cubes. Fuck y'all. And then you blacken it. Huge.
Okay.
On all the sides. It's cubes. It's huge. Ice cube.
Okay.
You blacken it, but like you make the sauce from scratch. You make like everything from scratch, and I what scratch?
What kind? How you make the sauce? What was it based in?
I know. I use not half and half. Heavy cream.
Okay.
And then a little tap of flour.
Okay.
And then you put the seasoning
Touch.
This is a touch. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you put the seasoning that you put on that you season the salmon with.
The blackened seasoning.
Yeah. You put that seasoning in the sauce, and like it starts boiling, but it's not a lot of sauce. I was like, I'm a little worried. This doesn't sound like a lot of sauce. Like when I make Alfredo, it's drenched in sauce.
Right.
But it's just a little bit. It's like it's on the noodles, and then we put scallops in our shit too. Scallops.
You like scallops?
10 out of 10.
I like
10 out of 10 recommend.
Okay, I might try
it was
that.
so good. I was in the room. I heard my wife on the phone. She was like, "Yeah, Jerry, I made this pasta." Da da da. I guess her friend was like, "Girl, I saw that stuff on Instagram. It looked like it's all right." Then she was like, "Nah, bitch, he did that." I did that.
Jared and that popping the color. Yeah, mother. Tell the baby that. Tell the baby Black Gordon Ramsay around here.
I was in that bit like this. The only thing is salmon quick as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
So you can't if you cooking salmon, you gotta just cook the salmon. You can't salmon like eggs. You gotta cook that last. You can't cook the salmon first.
On that.
And not on high.
And not on high. And the same thing with scallops, because scallops they're done. Like you don't want to cook your scallops done. You just want to put them bitches in the thing and do that 3 times. Like those out.
Yeah.
What's your best dish to cook, Vanessa?
That's good.
Oh, I don't know about best dish, but I did. Well, I have some dishes, Veronica, goddamn. But because I was thinking about the pasta that I made, so I just recently. No, my favorite dish, and DeAndre loves it, is chicken adobo. If you know, you know. If you don't, you know.
What's chicken adobo for the people that don't know?
It is my childhood best friend. They're from Guam, and they used to make it all the time. And it's basically just soy sauce and vinegar, and that's how you cook the chicken until it's falling off the bone, and then you just serve it over rice.
Okay.
It's falling off the bone.
But I can make a whole bunch of shit.
Vasco, what's your best dish?
Let's not do all that.
Why you did that to me?
No, why did?
I was laughing at me.
No, because you was like, best dish.
Because I was thinking I was about to go into my pasta that I just started learning, so I'm still.
What pasta?
Yes,
pasta?
okay, thank you. I want to tell you about it.
Yeah,
So,
because you went right into chicken adobo. You like, they laughing at that chicken adobo.
You don't know what that is.
because I was just finna laugh at me, okay? But the pasta, and I made it with veggie noodles. So I was surprised, and it tastes exactly the same. Everybody should do that from now on. I tried really hard not to eat meat this week. So I found this pasta, and you have to use pesto sauce. Y'all like pesto?
Yeah.
Okay. He says, yeah. We want to
And I put shrimp in it, and on his tomatoes and mushrooms and stuff.
Damn.
And it's very good.
Okay.
It's
it was
good.
no meat, and I was very proud of myself.
I say we do that on the show. Y'all bring your best dishes, and I taste it.
What's your best dish, nigga?
I think that would be a great idea.
I ain't know y'all, nigga. What's your best dish?
So honestly, though, for like the holidays, I think that'll be 2 good dishes to have, and I could watch it. I could watch it while I also.
What you cook?
What you mean though?
Like, what's your best dish? You said you meal prep and shit. You gotta be cooking something.
Yeah, I ain't got no
baked chicken, brown rice.
Yeah,
and vegetables.
That should be basic.
But you make some good ass chicken though.
Oh yeah, come on now.
You know, I didn't believe. I'm black. I'm a nigga. I'm thoroughbred. But I don't season my food like black people season their food.
What you mean?
Like when I make that pasta, that might be when my wife was like, "Oh, he did that shit," because I actually seasoned that shit. But I don't like to put a lot of seasoning on my food. Like I season it. Like I use my lemon pepper, my onion powder, my all-purpose. Like I use all of it. But I'm light with it.
Got to be
to leave room for your discretion.
That's how my boyfriend do. I like especially garlic salt. That's my favorite. I always, after the meal is done, I put more garlic salt on top of my meal.
Yeah. See, I don't cook like that. Just because I'm like, I don't necessarily need it. And it's like, and I don't want to overdo it, because like once you go over, you can't come back.
Yeah.
You can always underdo it, like, add a little bit more. But once you go over that line, it's like, that shit
I
hit
usually
right
add
now.
too much of one seasoning. That'd be my problem.
You be heavy handed, you watching.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
My seasons be pretty balanced, but I'm a big sauce guy. like once everything get cooked, I'm gonna douse everything in sauce.
You
Hot
can put
sauce,
it,
barbecue sauce, don't matter what the sauce is.
You dousing it.
I like a lot of sauce.
I don't want to say I just learned, but I just learned how to make barbecue chicken, but like no.
No, I love barbecue chicken.
But I learned how to make it like where the sauce isn't slipping off, where the sauce.
Yeah,
Stay
no,
on.
I
to it.
recently learned that
Yeah,
too.
I've just learned that. You
What's your
gotta take it out at a certain time,
okay?
and then coat it.
Do you
and
coat
put
it
back.
with there's like barbecue sauce seasoning?
like slap your mama?
No.
Pig's ass.
It comes in a
Pink.
packet.
Oh no, I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, and it's like a barbecue seasoning. And once I started using that, it just
Changed your life.
transformed.
My Uncle Jerry taught me how to pull a lot. Like so, like even when I'm on the grill, I bought like the little brush.
Mm-hmm.
So I brush my like at a certain point when it's the chicken, I'm like, okay, look, almost done. I whip my sauce up, and I brush my chicken with it.
Whip it up.
Yeah, whip my sauce. Every sauce I make not from scratch, but I dress it up a little bit.
Okay.
I gotta dress it up a little bit. Until my brother Al come over, then he take over the grill. He be like, yeah, nah, bro, what you doing?
I love some brush chicken.
Some breast chicken?
Brush.
Well, brush chicken. Who's
Shout out to the
brush?
Qs.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Every once in a while, I'll be like, damn, I want some brush chicken right now.
Yeah.
Just random.
Somebody asked me, they was like, because we know we're doing a Christmas party. Vasco, I sent you an invitation. You didn't respond, but it's okay.
I know.
Huh?
I synced it.
You saying what?
I synced it.
You ain't say nothing.
Hey, what you want me to say? I told you last time we talked about it. What was happening?
What you said?
I won't be able to make it.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
I got the thing I saw you. I ain't gonna be here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind.
What?
Never mind my business.
But yeah, so they was like, what's on the menus? I was like, well, I'm gonna cook this, that, and the third.
Bring the cake.
You gonna bring the? Is that what you landed on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told Veronica that. Well, first I said, is the pasta salad taken? And then she said no, and I was just kidding about that.
Oh, you wasn't gonna bring
I'm
the
not
real?
going to bring the pasta salad again.
That's okay.
We're not going into that again.
It's okay. You a combo bite? Like no, that's fine.
No, I love.
That's fine. It was okay, sure. People ate it.
They
People ate
didn't
it.
eat that much of it.
No, the pepperoni threw a lot of them off.
I really like that part of it.
The pepperoni had a lot of people like,
I like the pepperoni.
what's this? What is this, Vasco?
What's up?
You got this new thing that you're trying to try this week, man. It's called vocabulary with Vasco.
You know what I'm saying? Vocab with Vasco, you know what I'm saying, bro? We ain't gonna be too long. But essentially, some of y'all who listen to the show, y'all hear the words that we use, and they could be considered younger words, and you don't know what it is. So here's a quick breakdown. On top of that, I'm gonna give you a nice higher up word in the ranks to use on a daily basis.
Are you gonna use it in a sentence?
I will.
Oh wow.
Oh yes. All right, the first word we have, ladies and gentlemen, before I say it, let me tell you about it. This word, when you use it when someone is not following through, they're lying, or they're just tripping. This word is originated here in Florida, from my knowledge, and this word is known as flagging.
Flagging.
Flaggin. Flagging. It has plenty
no
of
G?
uses. Huh?
No G?
No, Flagging. Flagging.
GGIN.
Same thing as flogging,
No.
not to be confused with.
Oh,
Nothing
honestly,
confusing.
wait a minute. That might be how they pronounce it.
'Cause that's how I-
Flogging, flagging.
Always pronounce
The
it
A?
as flogging.
I say flagging.
Okay. No.
No, I think it might be the same though. For real.
Yeah. No, I think it is. Okay.
But it could be used. Examples are, man, this flagging ass dude never gave me my money back.
Okay.
Man, you flagging. Basically, man, you tripping. I've been trying to be cool with Shorty, but she keep flagging. You feel me like that one? Don't believe Jeremiah. he stay flagging. That's that. You know what I'm saying? That's a quick little.
That might be different from flogging, because flogging is like a flogging ass nigga with the money. He's flogging his
like so
Yeah,
fake.
I feel like that's there.
No,
It go, no, it,
I
it was the
see
way.
it.
Let us know in the comments, y'all.
Let us know.
Flogging and flagging is the same thing. It's two different words. If it's two different words, what does it mean? Flogging.
I'm going too different, but
Going the same.
I'm gonna say the same. I think it's just pronounced different because it's Florida too.
flogging and flagging.
Flogging that nigga.
The old fake ass nigga, old cheap ass nigga, old flexing on the gram
I
ass
feel like
nigga.
you be using the
See,
same.
I always thought flogging was like showing like what you got. Like,
Are you a flogging ass nigga?
like, oh, this nigga stay flogging, like with his money, with his
Yeah.
cars. Oh,
me,
this nigga
that's
over there trying to
flexing.
flog. But yeah, flexing and flogging
Flogging
is the same
is
thing.
when he's doing that but doesn't really have it.
False flex.
That's false flexing.
I love this conversation.
That's a newer term for flogging. In my
Hold on. Flogging the word.
Did you go to Urban Dictionary?
Nah,
Oh.
I'm looking for it though. I can't find it. We'll figure it out
Yeah,
later.
yeah,
We'll figure it out
we'll
later.
figure it out.
Nah, that's more on the slang side. You feel me? If you want to go ahead and update that list. Nah, for actual words you can use in a professional setting, most likely whatever you want to do with it. We have. I can't say it first. This is how you use it. I fuck it up because then they just think about the word. They don't know how to use it,
Right.
and then they get messed up. You use this word when someone or something is splendid, gorgeous, glorious, or transcendingly impressive.
It's splendid.
transcendingly impressive.
This word is known as resplendent.
Resplendent.
Spell that
Resplendent.
for me.
RESPLENDENT. Resplendent.
Resplendent.
Resplendent. Some examples that you can use for these are: the fields were resplendent with flowers. I know. She looked resplendent in her new dress. Graduating from college was a resplendent feeling. And then, I don't know, this one could really go, but it does sound good, and I wanted to end it off nice. The Dignified Delinquents podcast is resplendent. So we got
like that word.
two words of the day, man. Well, words of the
Resplendent.
day. 2 words with vocab with Vasco.
Vocab with Vasco.
We got I was gonna say flogging. We got flagging, and we have resplendent.
That's
You can
dope,
use 'em
man.
either way you want to. This is more so professional, this is more so slang, but use them at your discretion. Let me know.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying, how that go. I just want to see what people thought on it, man. If y'all like that little, we ain't even gonna call it a segment. If y'all like that little moment, let me know that we can make something happen. We just gonna see where it go right
Yeah,
now.
I like that.
One
Resplendent.
slang word, one big word.
Now the goal for the rest of the show is going to try to throw those 2 words, flagging and resplendent,
Properly.
into a conversation naturally. Let it flow naturally.
Okay.
See if we can throw it in there. If y'all catch it, let us know the moment that y'all catching it. I might send you a free merch or something.
We teach them all.
Might send y'all some merch or something. Get rid of what we got in stock.
Might not.
Maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? And while we sit here talking to the crowd, there was a love 'em or leave 'em letter, and I want to follow up.
Okay.
If this is you, please write us back and let us know how things have went. Remember the girl who wrote us and her brother, and he let a friend move in.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
She started sleeping with the
Friend and
friend.
him, yeah.
Then the brother's like, my dog wouldn't do me like that.
And she didn't tell him yet.
And she ain't tell him. If that's you, write us back, because we ain't know where we can get out to you. Write us back. Let us know how that situation has went. Where y'all at? Are you married, pregnant, engaged,
Just hanging out.
just hanging out?
Single.
Is the best friend? Is your brother in jail for
Killing his best friend.
pulling up on the best friend? Like, put some respect on my name.
Yeah, I'm honestly a very interested hit.
I don't know why I was like, damn, she ain't write us back yet.
I don't want to see that.
Because some people writing us back, I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm happy for you.
Right.
Happy that you decided to get out the friend zone.
We ever got like a thank you? Like
Yeah,
you
we
guys
got-
helped me so much.
We got many
like,
of a thank yous, yeah. And we appreciate everybody that does that too, because they real people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we real people, and sometimes we be so far left, because then they be like, well, no, actually, this is how it went. Then we be like, well, nigga, you ain't put that shit in
with
your
the
initial.
letters?
Yeah.
Oh.
You ain't put that shit in your initial.
You better explain that shit thoroughly.
Yeah.
You want us to get the full picture.
You want to, because if not,
Your
we can,
subconscious told you what to write so that we could give you the message that we did.
yeah.
So boom, there's that.
There you go, sister.
I like that.
I missed y'all.
You did. You miss us every week.
This is new though.
It's so sweet.
This is new.
So sweet.
I got my calendar day, nigga. Yeah. Right This shit died.
Jerry
You gotta
said.
put one in for last week too.
Last Thursday, he missed her. Jerry missed her.
Van, do you, Vanessa, do you have a vision board?
I don't.
Vasco, you said you making the vision board soon.
So I was in here when I pulled up late. Let me just go ahead and throw that out before they get it. Pulled up late.
What time you got here? Because I wasn't late, but I was late.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. Genuinely, I know I say this every time, but genuinely, this time it wasn't my fault that I was late. I was coming. There was a wreck in like the little bridge that you have to go to like to get on the other side of town.
Matthews, okay.
And I took a little
Detour
because I'm thinking I know the roads. Terrible idea. Got lost in the subdivision. Had to ask Vanessa for
I
the
almost
location.
didn't send it to you because I was like, nah, Vasco know what the fuck. What's going on?
See, that's what I'm saying. I got lost. That's all it was. I was in the neighborhood. I was trying to get up out of there.
I was like,
know the fuck. What's going on?
I had to wait outside till you got here just to make sure, you know what I'm saying?
My dog.
Somebody might have been coming for us.
But so I was in here and I was talking to Veronica and
Oh, that's why you was sitting out there. I was like, damn, Vanessa outside.
for a long time.
Because he was like, send me a location. I'm like, what? But I sent it.
I was in the boonies, man. I needed help. But so I pulled up, started talking to Veronica. She was talking about how having this vision board would be so useful to me because I was talking to her about some stuff that I want to do later on in the next year.
For sure.
He was talking about, bro, like you should do that. Like it'd be nice. Like we could do it. And I told her, I said, yeah, my girlfriend, she already got a vision board, and kudos to her because most of all her shit is done.
She crossing it off.
She wants to make a new one this year, definitely coming up. But I definitely want to make a vision board to have some. I got some big ideas that I want to do coming up in 2022.
Nice.
And I got to get this shit organized now because I ain't trying to get into 2022 and still be scattering like what was this, what was that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, vision board is definitely priority right now.
I don't have one. I don't have a vision board, and I've made my wife made me make one before. Like we sat down and did them before, and I'm not a fan of them. But you know, y'all know Steve Harvey is like an inspiration for me, and he's always talking about vision boards and making one. So it's a good thing to have them. I'm just more so. I think I'm gonna do it. And that's sometimes my downfall too, because it's like, hey Jerry, whatever happened to hope this helps? It's like, oh no, hope.
I hope it helped.
It sounded good, didn't it? It's coming back. It's being reformatted, but it's like I have an idea. It's like, okay, yeah, no, right now, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
I think that's the thing though. Like as creators, like that's what we do. Like we just get an idea, we hop on that shit, whether we know all the ends out of it, how it's gonna turn out, and we might take an L.
Yeah.
Like, in doing that, like, but it's not like I said last time. It's not like a loss. It's a lesson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
we
used
just
to
learn
do
from
that,
that shit.
but then I started to realize like it gets a little expensive. Kind of to like have an idea and be like, well, I'm gonna go do it. Especially like when I was in my craft mode.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, all that time that you just spent into that little idea. Not that it was bad or anything. You enjoyed it, but it really took you away from your mission or you know what you really wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I am like that. I'm like, oh, idea, let's do it. And oh my God, that gets me in so much trouble, especially if it's like tickets to buy or something like that.
Then you get locked down.
That's how Enemy in Atlanta shooting Don't Blame Mr. Charlie, which I thank y'all for watching because y'all watched the fuck out of that. But I was like, hey, you remember I was on Twitter like, hey, I just booked the Airbnb. Shit, my wife don't know. But then I'm lucky for my wife though, because she's a person that's like, okay, nigga, reel it back in and plan this shit out. Because like we're doing a reality dating show, and we're shooting because I think I enlisted you for some people, and like they haven't heard from me since we enlisted. But my wife's like, okay, we need to shoot a pilot, like a first episode to really figure it out, and then shoot 6 of them, and then we'll have a season. I was like, that's right. But knowing me, I was like, yeah, let's go.
Let's do it right now. Fuck on it.
I emailed somebody back and there's like, oh yes, I'm still interested. I was like, oh, thank you, please, Jesus.
Aww.
You know the person. You know who the person is.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited. That's good. If it's who I think it is, that'll be interesting.
Yeah. but maybe,
very interesting.
Maybe I don't have a vision, but maybe I should get like a little.
I write stuff down here and there. Like when I was in school, on my mirror, I wrote finished by 2021. So, and I did, but that shit was very hard. But I looked at that shit every day, like, okay, keep going. So I'll put something up that maybe is a reminder. So not necessarily a whole vision board, because magazines are expensive.
Yeah.
You know what
you can do a digital vision board.
Oh,
like in Canva. Now what I do have,
cool.
I gotta have it in person.
No,
Gotta
like,
see
but
that.
like print it out. Like do it digitally and then print it out.
True.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You can do print it big.
Yeah, and
spend
print it
that
big
few
and
dollars
put it on
to
your
get
wall.
it printed out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what I do have, and Steve Harvey taught me this a long time ago, is a gratitude list.
The
and then-
gratitude.
and then a prayer list. So on my gratitude list, I had, and I gotta go update this. And every morning you should read your gratitude list and your prayer list. And what I did was, it's been, I don't want to tell you how long it's. Well, no.
You made that online.
Yeah, she made that one online. Yeah.
You can send the link.
It's been a year ago since I updated this list. And the crazy thing about this gratitude list and this prayer list is that I've checked off almost everything on these lists. So the gratitude list is you get on your notes. This is mine. Get in your notes and you write down everything that you're thankful for. And I had like 40 things that I'm thankful for. And every morning I will read them to myself. I'm thankful for this, and I go down that list. And then on my prayer list is everything that I want. Mm-hmm. So I pray that you bless my friends, family, loved ones, and enemies. Let me go down here to one that's checked off. I pray to grow my business. I did that 10 times over. I pray to become better at budgeting my money. I got a little better at that. You're still working on it. I pray that I can take vacations with ease. I pray that I can improve my credit. I pray that my saving habits. I pray that Jerry Your Productions is larger than I dreamed for it to be, and it had to become. So like, it's crazy when you write stuff down and get lists and get everything in order, and then you look at it every day, how it turns into fruition. So if you're not a vision board person like I'm not, get you a prayer list and a gratitude list, and a prayer list, and notice these. Read it every day.
And y'all hear that?
Notice how
Read it every day.
I was checking. I didn't know. Like one of them, like I pray that we get a house. I pray that I get a car. I pray that And then I was like, damn, we got a house. I got a car. I got a house. The podcasting group. Goddamn. Oh, shit.
Thank you, Lord.
Right.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. But yeah, speaking of the podcast though, shout out to Ashton, man. He's a frequent delinquent.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ashton.
Yeah. He wanted to know. He was like, man, I've been a fan of the show for a while. He's like, but I never knew how Vasco and Vanessa got involved with the Dignified Delinquents. So I want to know, how did y'all get involved? Maybe start with Vanessa and then go to Vasco since she's more tenured.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Jerry and I were following each other on Twitter. You weren't following. I wasn't following you.
The Delinquents was.
Oh, okay. In some form or fashion, Jerry saw me on Twitter, and then reached out and asked me to come as a guest with him, Breeze and Bree. And then I came that one time, and then he asked me, he said you have an open chair, but then asked me to come back for real. So then I came back for real. And that's it. I think.
That's how it happened?
Yeah. As simple as that.
Yeah.
Is it more?
No, that sounds about right.
Okay.
You came in that first episode and you were, I don't think that you were shy.
But I didn't know where to jump in.
Yeah.
Like I was open, but I didn't know, like, okay, where's my point to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like you was a guest at somebody's house, and you was a very respectable guest. Like, oh, okay, I like that. Oh, I can tell. Well, I have a thought.
That is
I
how
can say something there.
I was thinking, because I was sitting there with my boyfriend and his friend, and I was like, almost every Thursday we do this, like, okay, so I need a couple things to put on the sheet, and I need a woman want to know, okay, everybody get to thinking or whatever. And then I was like, damn, we put all the juicy stuff when I first got here. Like,
your shit was.
I wish I had.
You talk about celebrities who you almost got on their tour bus with, and
yeah, oh goodness.
Yeah.
I wish I had planned it out a little bit better, because damn, I could have like asked one of those questions per month, and I would still have a question, by now. So yeah, that's how I came. Vasco. Oh, you finna read the messages?
No. I had to go back and get a clear, like,
I was saying messages.
So this is how I met Jerry. This is how I became part of Dignified Delinquents. I don't think nobody's ever heard this story. So Ashton, prepare yourself. I'm in my room back home, chilling. I'm like, shit, got school coming up.
What month was this?
This was, hold on, July.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm back home, And you know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna do when I start getting back to school. But one of my friends who had just graduated, Rolanda, she had played basketball at JU.
She transferred to JU. I remember her.
Exactly.
She came to JU, and she was the first person who the JU's women basketball team. We did like a little setup where she did like a tour to school, and I was a radio guy, so she came to the radio station. I gave her a radio interview, like, "Welcome to JU, man. This how it's gonna be when you get here. So you coming live from?" And then she was so excited when she signed. I was like, "Oh, I hope that motherfucker know this ain't gonna be like this."
That's what she told me though. She said, cause I told her, I'm a communication major and I'm trying to be on like a radio, TV type thing. And she said, well, I noticed, this Kappa who went to JU, he put me on the radio type shit. I said, who is he? And so she's like, hold on. So she found this page, Jerry's page, sent it to me. So I'm looking at him like, all right. She was like, bro, you should talk to him. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm looking at Jerry page. I'm looking at YouTube. I'm like, okay, he got a nice little. I was like, he got a nice little platform. But
Vanessa?
I'm good. I'm gonna be okay. Cause I wasn't, I don't know you. First off, I don't know your projects. So I can't remember this part exactly though. So help me out. Did you reach out to me or did I reach out to you?
I think so. What's her name? Sharonda. Rolanda. She Ro. I know it's Ro. She reached out to me. She said, "Hey, there's this kid named Vasco who goes to JU.
Okay.
Who wants." She didn't say when they say what you want to get involved in. She said, "But he's a comm major. He's a good guy. XYZ." So if you remember, I reached out to you for the show I was
exactly. Shooting. Yeah. Can I say this now though? So, bruh, the show Life. LYFE.
Yep.
I was originally supposed to be Jace.
Yeah.
And Khalil, my best friend, was originally supposed to be
Kyrie.
Yep. Bro, can you fucking imagine? Me and Jerry and Khalil, we had our little talks on the Zoom calls, because we had actually auditioned for this shit. Yeah. Like, we had scheduled times, like, to be ready and give you fucking little stuff. And me and Khalil did good. And he was like, I'll let y'all know about the times and this and that. And then it got to the point I was like, bro, I feel like I'm doing this shit all over again. The moment we just had, it was like, as creators, we just hop in this shit, not thinking. And that's what I felt like. I was like, bro, like, I just really committed myself. Jared was saying, like, you gonna be spending some hours, like some serious hours, like, recording and stuff. I was like, ooh, I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be able to work with what I'm trying to do coming up this year. And so I was like, right. I was like, shit, fuck, cause I'm trying to work at the same time, but I can't put, two birds in one box. So I was like, shit, told you, I was like, yeah, man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Same thing with Lil, so we bailed on that, but he was able to find two other great other actors, and yeah, but then Jerry was like, he reached out not too long after that
in October when we had some furniture moving around this.
And he was like, hey yo, bro, you trying to like come be a guest on the podcast? I said, oh, yeah, I'll be a guest. Like, what's up? Shit, slide through. Came through, had a great show, did little numbers, and yeah. Then I got my second invite, and I was like, okay, this shit's starting to get like smooth for real. And the next thing you know, I'm a dignified delinquent.
I think your first time coming on the show, Vanessa, you had probably just came that July, so you were still getting your foot in too. Vasco's first time, my sister-in-law was here, Giovanni, who's a frequent delinquent. She was on the show. When y'all left, well, I don't know if Vanessa was still, but you left. I think Vanessa left too. But my sister-in-law, she was like, oh no, he is who you need to have. Bro. It's like, it needs to be y'all three. My wife, she was like, yeah, no, it's y'all three. She was like, no, it's definitely y'all.
I was just thinking, I'm so glad I love everybody that came on. Fuck with y'all. But I'm so glad we passed the guest host.
Who, y'all?
Sit in.
What you mean?
That little time era.
I just prefer this. When we have somebody sit in with us instead, like when either me or Vasco was out, but when Vasco was out for a little bit, yeah.
It's always different.
What you mean? Break that down like a fraction.
It's a different thing. Like even when Breathlin was here, shout out to Breathlin, thank you for sitting in. It's like y'all are friends, so y'all have
that
insides, you know what I'm saying, that I might not know about, or it's just that, or some of the people that we had on, like you have to adjust to their energy. Like maybe they're a lot, and you have to kind of reel them back in, or maybe they're not giving
What it's supposed to
much,
give.
and you have to like, okay, pull it out. So
I don't want to ask, but I'm gonna ask, who's been one of them guests like that for you? As we do a year-end review.
a lot. Well, has he been in this year?
Who?
Shout out.
No, he came once.
Okay, and you did the most. You did a lot.
Did he?
Well, you said a lot of things that
we don't
I
say.
tried and we tried not to say because our, you know what I'm saying.
We dignified delinquents.
Yeah. So you shout out. But
Yeah,
you was
he
one
did.
of our guests.
And then
was saying a lot of things.
shout out to Boss Man. And then he went to, because he had to do his show that night.
Oh no, he be working now.
He had to go do his show that night, but then he took our letter that we read on our show and went to his show with it and didn't say, hey, I was just on the Dignified Delinquents and this is what they talked about, so I'm gonna ask y'all on my platform. I was like, God damn, nigga, cool ass dude though. I fuck with him. Say all that to say.
At the end of the day, though, brother, I fuck with you.
Yeah, no. I wasn't mad at all. I was like, God damn, you could at least said I was just on my dog podcast, the Dignified Delinquents, Vanessa podcast,
Some
whatever.
because you is using our material.
And then this was a story that came through, and then boom, boom, boom.
Maybe he
It is
understand
what it
the
is.
politics of the realm at that time.
He know the politics. He been in this game for a minute. He
too long.
He been in it just as long as I have, if not longer. So
Damn, bro.
he cool ass dude though. Shout out.
That look just took me down memory lane.
What?
Talking about how we all got on. Because now it's like, bro. fucking look at
And then you came in. I want to say you came in at a very. I don't want to say like the best time, but we were going through. Shout out to the prior host, all of them. But we were going through a kind of a metamorphosis because what the show that we have now isn't what Vanessa first came to. No. I don't think so. No, because I was getting so many comments from like my friends and like from people who was like listening, and then the numbers nowhere near close. But they were like, Jerry, I like the show, but I hate when certain co-hosts talk about XYZ topic. Like, because I think that we have a safe space here. Like, we talk about some of everything and anything, but anybody is welcome here to be your authentic self. That's what a dignified delinquent is. You know what I mean? You're 100% authentic in culture, but you know how to get down with the get down. So it'll be certain topics that come up about like the LGBTQ plus community, and then some co-hosts would be like, nah, fuck that gay shit. Nah, I ain't with that shit. Da, 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 da. It's like, hey.
Can't be saying all that, huh?
Hey.
Oh, what you buy?
Hey, what's going on?
Chill.
What's going on here?
Relax. You flagging.
Like even if that's not your thing, like we can still have a conversation about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
hey, man.
That's what
you know
we
what
were.
I'm saying? Like you said before in other shows, it's got lightning in the bottle.
yeah.
Lightning in the bottle.
Yeah.
Everybody can't do it.
I don't think that is because before Vanessa came, we had some co-hosts sitting in, and they were great. We had some guests sitting in. They were great, but they weren't goddamn Vanessa. Like when Vanessa came, I said, I never met nobody who's that damn open. Like I was like, she's spilling the beans that she don't know us. I said, imagine once she knows us, what she gonna spill. And then Vasco came in. My wife. This is what my wife said. She said Vasco is the nephew Tommy to your Steve Harvey.
I love Vasco from
That
the
nigga
Jizzle.
funny.
Yeah.
So appreciate y'all rocking with
I
the
was
clan, man.
I was like, because the thing was, I needed a nephew Tommy. Because I'm an old ass soul. I know this. I get that. I'm old as fuck in my mind. I'm about 67. But but like somebody who I can pass the ball to and like you be just as funny, or somebody who eggs on my shit like, Jerry, go ahead, what you were saying?
Right.
And we wasn't getting that before. It was kind of like, okay, nigga, if I ain't gonna laugh, then I ain't gonna laugh.
Look, over here on the phone.
I ain't got nothing to say.
If
I ain't saying it.
I ain't gonna say nothing to say.
That's what you got to say on there.
I'm gonna look over here and say like what time it is, and then we gonna come back. Okay.
Are we done talking
Are
about
we,
that topic now?
finished?
All right.
That's what it was.
you done or
So
you
the
finished?
point of this is you just have to find the right people.
That gels with you, yeah, because look, this shit is all love. Shit, they know what the fuck they was doing. Shit, they got a whole show called Get Smitty with it.
It's good too.
It's a pretty good damn show too. They knew it.
I've been following their Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah,
Very good.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like the shout out to Breeze and Bree. I like the snowball fight.
That
That was
I was like,
good.
damn, that's cute as fuck. And then they got the man climbing on the on the wall or something.
With the
bows.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
wall. Yeah, I love Elf on the Shelf. I want to do it for my students, but
do you think they're too old?
Much.
Think your students too old?
No, they would walk by and be like, "Where's the elf now?" But they would be all into it.
See, I was asking my wife. I was like, "How old are you? How old do people do? Like, how old is too old
For Elf on the Shelf?
Yeah.
I don't think it's too old. I don't think there's ever too old. If my boyfriend and me had Elf on the Shelf at the house every morning, I'd be like, where's the elf? Like, I would be excited as hell. I wish we had it.
That'll spice the life up a little bit.
Yeah.
Man, you should do Elf on the Shelf with you.
I
and your
might
girl.
do that.
Yeah. You got a lot of days
I got
left.
time.
You
I
got
might
a
give
little
me an elf
time.
this weekend.
Vasco, are you doing Vlogmas this year?
Oh God, no!
Nigga,
Jesus,
you didn't even do it last year. I don't
right?
know why
Like I ain't even fit, bro. I ain't finished that shit. When I realized how fucking difficult it was to find content to record about, to edit, and go to school all in the same time frame. Now, there's plenty of other folks out there who have done it, did it. Congrats to you. Kudos. You want a cookie? I ain't got one on me. I didn't do that shit. I couldn't make it that long. I think I went 3-4 days. Then I was like,
barely.
Yeah, you're right. No. So I will not be participating in Vlogmas this year. But I think that y'all should go ahead and still subscribe to the channel because there are some.
We got one new video on.
Oh, well, it's not a metamorphosis, but
Like,
it's a transition happening for my channel for real. Like I'm gonna do something different with it.
Are you going through that now or?
I was just telling Veronica about it. I was like, bro,
What do you? Can I ask what you're doing?
what for my YouTube?
Yeah. Or what they can look forward to? I'm just curious. I'm being nosy.
More so me. Like I know that's like what, but if you go watch my videos, bro, a lot of my videos is my vlogs when I'm out and about with my friends, or I'm doing something, and it's like now that I'm out of college, my friends aren't around 24/7 no more. So what the fuck is it to record about? And it's like I don't want to have a channel where I'm just walking around like all these other lame ass vloggers. Well, not lame, but like these other vloggers. They're like, here I am working out. This is what I'm eating today.
Yeah.
This is where we're going. We're going to the store. We're going to the store to pick up this camera. We're going. That shit lame. Like I want to have something that's entertaining. Like I want to tell a story, and the story that I tell, I want it to relate to my life at the same time.
Yeah.
Then I'll be telling a story that is me, and as I progress, both my channel progresses. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
So I got an idea in my mind, and I think it's fire as fuck. So when it do come to fruition, y'all gonna be able to tell like, okay, yeah, Vasco did wait, and he did. You know what I'm saying?
He was methodical about it. Yeah. Nice.
I'm not rushing into shit because I done did that plenty of times. Where,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Throw a video out there, see if people fuck with it.
Hope this helps.
Right. Hope they like this one.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? So nah.
You mentioned Jifa's name earlier. I want to know because you're a YouTuber. Do you know Bounty Hunter D? So he's a really popular YouTube person, but he does those videos of like, he goes up to a couple and he's like, hey, so you know what I'm talking about? Like, so are you allowed to have male friends? Can she have female friends?
I've thought about that shit.
And then he also does like the cheater videos. Like he like recreated the Cheaters show.
Really?
And like if you go look at his name is Bounty Hunter D.
Bounty Honey D.
His Jifa's in some of those videos. So I was like, damn, I know that guy. But this guy has he gets like millions of views on his videos. So like, and the crazy thing is my nephew is trying to get into YouTube vlogging, and you see it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
3.27 million subscribers?
Yeah, Bounty Hunter D. My nephew's trying to get into vlogging, like doing videos. But my nephew, he's doing more so like, Kimari, I love you, goddamn it. Like, you got to stop this shit. He's going out and he's doing like the questions in the mall.
That's a start. That's
a start, but like he's getting these motherfuckers. He's in Georgia. He's in Atlanta, Georgia, and these women are ruthless.
What is he asking?
Rate me 1 through 10. Like it'd be like him and his two homos rate me 1 through 10. She'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna give you a 2. I'm gonna give you a 3. I like the hair, so I'm gonna give you a 3.5. I'm like, God damn, Kimar, this ain't it.
This is the content that you want to be putting up.
Then he was like, one girl said, oh shit, I'm gonna hurt y'all feelings. Ooh. And I was like, oh.
That is good. I'm interested right now. I would love to watch that.
I think it's called Kiso Family or the Keo Family or something. I'll send y'all the link. But shout out to my nephew. He's a star, like Vasco said.
Keep that shit going, bro. Keep that shit going.
You gotta start somewhere.
Don't be like that. Don't be the know-it-all.
But no, but I'm not. But I'm saying, I was like, Kimar, I was like, okay, if you're gonna do these rape videos, right? Like you're gonna get rated by these women. you gotta like look the part.
Yeah.
Like because he's a nice looking young guy. Like he's not ugly at all, but he's short. Kimar like what 5'4". He's like Kevin Hart height, and then he's skinny. So
you gotta come drip the fuck out.
But he be like with the bubble jacket on and a white shirt and some
go
Adidas
find the most YouTuberist outfit
and some slides with like the colorful socks. I'm like Kimari, you can't do that in these videos.
I'm talking to you now. Please don't.
I need to buy one.
Put some clothes on, Lord. At least put some Air Force Ones on. They give you 2 inches.
One girl said, I'm a sneakerhead, and what up? he had on some like flip flops. She's like, first of all, you got your sister socks on. I was like, ooh. I was like, nephew. I was like, this is
maybe that's part of the video.
I said, this is funny as fuck because I'm laughing my ass off. I said, but you not a 3. My nephew's not a 3. He's about a good 8. If you like him short. If you short. He's an 8.
I ain't turning my nose up to no short people because you can't control that.
You ain't short shaming.
Not short shaming, but Kimari, go out there and look.
You know
like
they got doctors for that though.
What, get your knees done?
Get your torso.
They stretch you out. You be like 2-3 inches taller. I swear. I follow them.
I'm 5'9". I don't know if I want 2 more inches.
You don't want to be 6'1"?
Nah. What the fuck?
I'm about 6 foot, and that's a good height for both of us.
And then does my arm come with it too? Like, do I get my arm length with it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know.
No. Random ass fact. You know, from your fingertip to your fingertip, if you do this, that's how tall you are.
Your wingspan.
Yep, your wingspan. That's how tall you are.
I don't believe that.
Put your arms out there. That's how tall you are.
Put your right.
Nigga, if I'm this tall, I'm killing myself.
I promise on everything.
I'm taller than that.
And then from here to here is how big your foot is.
Your foot ain't that big.
I was just saying.
Vasco, who got a shoe that they
here
can
to here? My foot is not that big.
Your foot is that big.
No,
Vasco.
No, dead ass, yeah. The forearm, yeah.
I could.
The forearm is your shoe size.
That's your foot.
Because if I took the shoes off.
Take your shoe off. Big foot ass nigga.
Now them big ass shoes.
Hey,
I'm saying that's a fact. And
what size them?
From wingspan to wingspan is how tall you are. That's just some useless ass facts I learned growing up around the way.
Yeah. Bernard.
Bernard.
Do you have a manicure by chance right now?
All right. So last night.
And I did not know this.
Last night. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I was asleep. I'm sleeping, and my girlfriend come to me. She said, "Hey, can I give your nails a good coat of paint?" I'm like, bro, I don't really get sure. So she does. She was like, they're gonna be a little shiny, and I was like, all right. When she did it, well, I was asleep. So when she did, I was like, this shit feel kind of good.
They look very healthy. They look like you just had a manicure. Okay. I've been looking at them the whole time, like this. Is
okay, NBA young boy.
Stop! I seen that picture today, bro. I really want to know how fans are reacting to that. Have you seen the video with the picture with the makeup on?
He went on Clubhouse and explained it.
What'd he say? He
said that's who he really is. Like that makes him feel like he's a goth. Mm-hmm. So he's like, this is who I really am. Like, you know, I ain't
nothing against that. I was surprised when I first seen it. I said, what the fuck is young boy doing?
It makes sense.
But you know, niggas be like, no, they go to jail and they get cloned.
Like Gucci.
Like Gucci. Yeah.
No, the kids, like, if you ask them who their favorite rapper is, I mean, besides these local rappers, they're NBA young boy, and a lot of the kids will like paint their fingernails black.
That's becoming more of a
wear eyeliner. Not a lot of them, but they'll do little things that are like
be like beyond goth, like goth, or is goth coming back in style?
I don't think it ever left style. Like, but I do think the music genre of like rap rock.
Okay,
is
becoming more heavy.
Yeah, is really popular.
Young boy rap rock?
Is he?
You rap rock?
Yeah, no, I don't think he is. But a lot of the kids listen to. They might listen to him, and they listen to Juice WRLD, and they listen to XXXTentacion, and they listen to 69.
Uzi.
Yeah, and
shit like that. Zilla Cam.
I do what the fuck I want.
They wear earrings, or like I know a kid right now. He's coming to my a black kid, and he's not, at least openly, you know, in part of that community, but he wears the earring that's the lightning bolt.
Okay.
And he's had his fingernails. They're not painted black. It's just a Sharpie, but they do little nuances.
So what do you think that says about? And I don't know how I feel about this male masculinity.
Getting your nails painted has nothing to do with male masculinity.
What about a nose ring?
Nose ring has nothing to do with male masculinity.
Hoop earring in your ear.
Big
I
ass
guess I'm a hypocrite.
Not a big ass
'cause
hoop.
I don't
big
think
ass
it
hoop.
says anything about your masculinity, but at the same time, would I date someone, me personally, who got their nails painted a
And wearing
color
the same earrings you wearing.
and was wearing earrings
A little bit smaller.
and eyeliner? I don't think I'm going that
That's
far.
interesting.
The
For you.
one who
Yeah.
Because you're pretty open.
I think that,
That might be the button. Like, hey, that's the edge.
and you know, I don't know, because I like things to kind of still stay taboo. Like, you only know things about me if I open up to you. You can't look at me kind of and
just
see
know.
those things. And if you're doing all that, you can just look and know.
Get
I
an
guess.
idea
Yeah.
of the
And
person.
I like the idea of, like, you know, the Pandora's box.
Okay.
If that makes sense. But I guess at the same time, I was just talking to my boyfriend the other day because I was like, it's weird watching the kids not be able to be themselves. If that makes sense. Like, so everyone should be able to. If you want to wear nail polish, wear nail polish. You want to wear lip gloss, wear lip gloss. I don't care. But I guess on the other side in real life, I'm not a huge fan of that. If that makes sense. So, like,
So you're supportive, but it's
ideally, yes,
Yeah.
I am a supporter of it. But when it comes to my personal life, I don't
Me
think
and my
that I
house.
would date someone. Yes,
me and mines.
but y'all should do it. So maybe it will become more accepted and everything,
that
and then
phrase.
maybe you'll change the minds of
others.
the masses. Yeah, everybody should do the thing.
So now,
Who does make you happy, man?
I got a question. I'm trying to tie this in.
We got it.
So
Instead of flogging, be yourself. Cross that one off the list. No, it just have to. Resplendent.
resplendent. I gotta write them down. It's flogging.
That's what I do.
Was it? It wasn't flogging. It was flagging.
Flagging, but I think it's flogging.
I think it's pronounced both ways though.
Not to take over your word.
Resplendent.
Man, it's our word. It's for everybody. That's just public knowledge. From
So-
Dignified Delinquents.
So I guess so Tracy Oliver has this show on Harlem. I tweeted about this because I also had a show that I was writing in the process of writing called In Between. Vanessa, you read that show.
That. Mm-hmm.
And there was a scene in my show that I wrote 2020, early 2020, where I wrote a scene about a best friend of a friend group, a girl friend group. It was like two friend groups, males and women. And in my female friend group, from a conversation we had on this show, because all scripts come from life, where it talked about a woman eating her man's derriere.
But donkey don't.
But donkey don't. But donkey don't. And I put it into a script. And so ironically, one of the people who read for that show to be casted in the scene, she sent me a clip of this new show Harlem starring Megan Good, and she was like, man, this seems oddly familiar to your show In Between. She's like, same setup, friend group at a lunch or a dinner eating, talking about the same subject matter. She's like, and then even in this show, as they go further, you see a scene where the man has his legs lifted up. She's like, now that's a little different from your show. She said, but like, she's like, it's like parallel. I don't think Tracy Oliver stole my information, idea, whatever. But I was like, damn, that lets me know either one or two things. Either I'm on the right track when it comes to the creative, because Tracy Oliver is also who wrote Girls Trip, one of the highest grossing female-led movies of all time. So I'm on the right track somewhere. Or two, my idea wasn't original enough. And that means go back to your bag and get more original.
I think that
Go ahead, Vanessa.
it's option one. I think you're just on the right track, and like you know what I'm saying, she just had a similar good idea. There's a lot of times on social media, and this is one entrepreneur in particular. It's like, I'm thinking something or I'm thinking about doing something, and I'll go on Twitter and she in her bag, her big bag, and I'll look at like my newsletter, for example. I've been working on my newsletter, and then I'll go on Twitter, and I haven't talked about it really other than on this show, but she was like, yep, newsletters being dropped, and I was like, damn. Not that I'm not, you know, we are two totally different spheres, but I was like, okay, that lets me know, shit, Ness, you may be on the right track of things, but yeah, I think that just means you had a good idea, other people had a good idea.
This right track thing doesn't exist.
Okay.
You said who made the thing? Tracy
Oliver.
Tracy Oliver. You and Tracy Oliver had the same idea. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, that means you are on the same level as Tracy Oliver. So that means you are already Jerry the Great. There is no right track to becoming Jerry the Great. You already Jerry the Great. You had the newsletter, and then this person that, you know what I'm saying, you looked up to that's in a higher position in your head.
Her name's Tia. I just want to shout. It's sitting in my spirit. It's like, damn, how can I drop her but not drop her? Her
Right.
Tia. Okay.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Tia is somebody, you
She's
know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's somebody like you.
Okay, Jerry. Check.
What the fuck? You doing that shit?
I ain't got nothing on me.
Can you get some tissue?
Please.
What happened?
And maybe just drop a sanitizer if you do have. Okay.
I ain't see what happened.
I'm out of commission right now.
Okay.
Sir, oh my God, go ahead. What you said? Let's go.
But like I was saying, you feel me? Is this good? You want me to put it down?
I saw that shit coming. I was like,
keep it up. But like I was saying, bro, like, you already is Jerry the Great.
yeah.
You already is Vanessa Faulkner. Ain't no right track. Keep doing
going.
what you're doing.
It's gonna happen when it happens.
It's gonna happen when it's happening. The ideas that
Don't
you
you
have,
say
don't
shit.
think that them shits is like too overbearing or too out there, that you're reaching too far, that you're not reaching up. Whatever fucking idea you have, you can tweak it or whatever, but just know, like,
Yeah.
Somebody else
it puts me back in my bag for sure. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I gotta go back and rewrite this whole fucking thing. But it was like the irony of that is I was watching Larry Wilmore on Instagram Live with Apprentice who show runs Insecure. And Larry Wilmore was like, people get so caught up in that first script, that second script, that third one. He was like, tear all that shit up and rewrite. He was like, cause the good story comes from the rewrites and the rewrites. So I was like, there you go.
No.
But I said that to say also Tracy Oliver is a woman who wrote a scene in a barbershop. It's a barbershop scene where she had these guys in the barbershop basically talking crazy in the barbershop about, there were dykes and bitches and gays and and it had got a lot of backlash on social media because a lot of guys were like, hey, listen, they don't go to the barbershop.
Yeah.
And then I got on social media. I was like, listen, I said everything flies in the barbershop unless one, there's kids, and then two, there's a woman around who's not engaged, who's not going to engage in that conversation. So is that a true statement? Do everything fly in the barbershop except?
I mean, like, you can say what you want in the barbershop. You can voice your opinion. You just got to be ready, because not everybody in the barbershop is going to agree with you, and that's how most arguments start. Like, that's just barber talk, not barber talk, barbershop, like,
one-on-one
tradition. Yeah. Like, that's just gonna happen. So you can say whatever you want. There is like no right or wrong thing that you can say in the. You want one of those? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Isn't like no right or wrong thing that you can say in the barbershop. Everything goes. It just depends on how people respond. But you good regardless.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Keep flowing.
Girl, what you got going on?
I'm sorry. I just had a.
I'm
not sick of anything like that.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I was just saying. I was down right there, Vasco. Where you went?
Before the show.
Oh no.
Don't put that narrative out there. In the words when we don't do
Drop
that.
my whole name.
We don't do that. Crack is cheap. I made so much money to ever smoke crack. Crack is whack.
Oh, real quick, because you talking about Whitney Houston, which reminds me of her singing the Star Spangled Banner, which reminds me of Jacquees singing. And I love Jacquees.
Jose.
I didn't even watch the full video, bro.
That joke there, the Twitter reactions are
He's now me.
crazy.
I'm not a singer by a long shot. I'm not a singer. But when I tweeted, I was like, damn, he had to run on every single word. Like this nigga, y'all know what a run is on the song, right?
When you keep going.
Oh, say, can you see? Nigga, every word ain't gotta have a run on it.
Nigga said, I'm here to sing.
All I heard was he for me he. LeBron was looking like, well, this nigga shut the fuck up. Please.
Can we get on with it?
I think the Lakers lost that night.
That joke there, oh man.
So, and then my last thing, y'all know the difference between white collar and blue collar?
Yes.
Say it for the audience.
For the people that don't know, yeah. So, I don't know how to really explain it. I guess white collar is more so your corporate workers, your C-suite workers, your workers who in the office pushing papers and
Indoors.
Yeah. Huh?
Indoors.
Indoors. And then your blue collars are more so like, I want to say hands-on, industrial, outside doing stuff. Like the way I remember is white collar is like you're clean, you're pristine, you're doing this, you're not really doing a lot of moving. Blue collar means that your collar's getting dirty because you're sweating and you're working.
Or blue collar, they literally usually have a blue collar on.
Really?
That blue
like
shirt.
Janitors. That's blue collar work.
Construction
Mechanics,
workers.
that's blue collar work.
Cooks.
Yeah, all of that, they literally almost always
Have a blue collar on. No, I didn't think about that like that.
And because of the reason you just said, because if they wear white, they're working, they're sweating.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all tell me, because I'm in a predicament, not a predicament, but I'm in a space where I told my wife I'm gonna say something. And then she was like, "You don't say nothing."
You just got to.
I'm gonna say something.
Okay.
I'm gonna say something. But it's I think that the guy is doing it out of a joking manner, but I think that it's also behind every joke. As a comedian, I know this. Behind every joke is some seriousness with it. So I got my degree in communications. I work in marketing. I work in that field. I do social media. I do your branding. I do your advertising. I do a lot of stuff that you can do from the office. Some of my work requires me to go to the field. Vasco, you know this. You got to go out, take pictures, do video. You got to go out and get grimy and dirty. Not necessarily grimy and dirty, but sometimes, but like, it's like you out here doing your manual work.
Yeah.
To other people, it looks like you out here just, when I send my drone up into the air, I'm focusing on my drone like I'm over here playing on my phone. Like, no, I'm really flying this fucking drone. Make sure I don't crash into a fucking tree. I get the shot that I need. So there's this guy at my job, and he's a really good guy. He's a funny guy too. But whenever he sees me, like, he be like, "Hey man, let me get them shoes from you," because I might come to a construction site and some hard bottoms, because I was like, I wasn't gonna come there today, but I need to go there today to get this shot. So I'll be in my little hard bottoms when I'm like, "Man, there's some clean shoes." Da, 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 da. So not too long ago, I went to a site where he was at, and I was like, "Hey man, I ain't seen you in a minute." Then he said, "Yeah, well, you know what I mean, because you've been in the office. If you looking in them cubicles for me, I ain't in them cubicles. I be out here working." So I said, "Okay, yeah." I said, yeah. So then I was like, "How was your Thanksgiving?" He told me what he did. I told him what I did. I was like, "Okay, cool." So I went around and I did my work. Now I was in some tennis shoes. I knew I was going to a site, but still dressed. I'm not dirty. I'm not a construction worker. I'm dressed. So I was like, okay, yeah. So I went and did my site. So I was like, all right. So I was sitting there talking to the people who's volunteering and working, and, chopping it up with them, like learning their stories. So I was like, all right, I'm finna head back to the office. Then this guy, the same guy, he was like, oh, I know. He's like, because I didn't think you was gonna go to the truck, get some gloves and a shovel, and come out here and do some work. And I was like, no, I'm headed to the office. But I was like, what's he coming?
Doing too much, bro.
That ain't worth you saying nothing.
Okay.
No,
He just.
I can't be mad at you out here sweating, nigga.
Why black?
Black.
I knew it. He just being on. Just giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
Especially since you just got to that job, he got to.
Okay.
That's his job to give you a hard time.
Ain't worth saying nothing.
No. And
so
if he was somebody else, he probably wouldn't say nothing. He probably wouldn't.
Next time you need to get on his ass. You got there right to be in the air conditioner.
Yeah. You have fun out here though.
Enjoy sweating out here though, cuz I see you later.
Okay, so he just pledged me right now.
Yeah, do a little slick shit like Vasco just said, but
he's
that
just
ain't nothing for you to be like, hey man, I don't appreciate.
No, I wasn't gonna say I don't appreciate. I was gonna
saying that.
I hold it in for 12 years. Get back. What's his name?
I ain't gonna say his name.
Mr. Randy. We'll call him Mr. Randy. Just like have Mr. Randy the same character or Miss Maria.
I talked to my frat brothers today. We was all on FaceTime. I told him about it. He was like, "Yeah, I say something."
Which one? The one that was sitting next to me? Oh,
Dwayne
he seemed like he'll say something.
I say something. Yeah, good brother. That ain't cool, good brother. I say something
because it messes with my spirit and my chakras in line.
Shout out to my good brother Dwayne. He was like, "Well, I shoot back at his ass with something like." He's like, "I shoot back at his ass, good brother." He's like, "Nah."
Yeah.
You're right. As I get right into my fucking car.
Because he was like, a lot of them workers don't think that what we do is like work.
Oh, so he just taking it out on you.
Yeah, because like I think Veronica said the same thing. She's like, some people that she knows, like they like when she come home, like, "Oh, I'm tired." They're like, "You tired?" You was in the AC, you was sitting down, you was doing this, and you tired. And it's like, mentally.
I did a lot of shit today.
I did a lot. I did a whole lot today.
I be doing that sometimes. I gotta check myself because my boyfriend works from home, and some days he'll like, in my mind, be like, why should I be doing anything right now? You should be the one, like.
I've been going all day.
You saying my plate should be served hot? Like what? But I forget that he work and he still do stuff just because he's at home doesn't mean that he's not.
Plate should be served hot.
Yeah, that's how I feel, Lord. Bring my water chilled.
Bring your
Have my pillow
fluffed.
Yeah, all of that. But then I had to like, okay, bring it back.
Bring it back because he's here working at home.
Yeah.
And he's doing stuff. But as we do a lot of cursing on this podcast, I don't know about you, but I do. God damn it, I do a fucking lot.
I try not to, but every once in a while,
trying to stop.
You trying to stop cursing?
I understand. I'm trying to stop for like 4 episodes.
Oh, that shit just feel good in my spirit.
It just come up out of me sometimes.
No, motherfucker. I just gotta let it out sometimes.
And depending on like when I'm finna say it, especially the F word.
Oh, you niggas. You son of a. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Do y'all curse in front of y'all parents?
No. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like freely?
Not like, I'm not just gonna let it fly. No, especially in front of my daddy, but yeah. And then usually I'll say, I have to be like really passionate if I'm if I'm telling a story about school and I'll say, this little motherfucker, sorry dad.
Yeah,
and it'll be something like that. But do I just, saying let it fly, let it keep going? Absolutely
I
not.
can't. My folks don't go for that. They get on me even for the text for saying LMAO.
Sometimes the other day, because my dad, okay, so shout out to my daddy, but he always, no, he'll have packages delivered to the house and then he'll go out of town. They got another house out of town.
Okay.
And then he'll check the group chat with me and my siblings and be like, hey, I need somebody to go by the house. And I'm 28 years old.
So you already not finna do this.
No. I'm not gonna tell him.
Play it to everybody else.
I'm not finna do it. But in my mind, okay, who you gave money to last? That's who need to go to the house. But I said, ooh, daddy, you need to start having your mail sent to grandpa's house or something. Then I text back, I said, well, you don't need to do nothing. You do whatever you want to do. But I think it would be a good idea if
you thought about.
Yeah. So I do that. I still won't.
I don't curse. I don't curse in front of my mom. I don't. I try not to. Unless I'm mad and I'm talking about a situation, or unless like she came to the comedy show, the live show. Unless it's
can't help that.
Yeah, she was there. She was there for it. Say it again. I'm like, okay, nigga. But I try not to. But I don't. I think that we all try to be respectful, unless it's like heated conversation or like no. You said no. We don't. We try to be respectful of our language, but then we also grown. So like if all the boys are sitting there talking and mama just right there, we ain't gonna change our our dialect. Oh. We try to, but like if it get heated, like then this nigga motherfucker tried me. It's like then my mom like that's some bullshit. Like,
so your mama tried. Okay, that's cool. Come on, that's cool.
So, no, we ain't doing that. We still not doing that in front of my mama or my daddy. I don't think. Because my daddy gonna turn around and look at us like, if you don't take that shit outside.
Now, I will say, like, when I do start cursing out loud, like the last time I did it was Thanksgiving, they know that it's a problem. Like, they know that Jerry is like, okay, like, what the fuck, Jerry Hill talking loud and cussing.
I'm like the black sheep. My sister sent me something that said your mama's second child don't give a fuck about nothing. And I guess that's me, because... Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
And it's crazy because I feel like I'm one of the more responsible of her children.
So you feel like the most responsible. I hate to see who the worst looks.
But I'm still like do what
I'm not saying she's bad.
For me and my spirit.
That's good.
And sometimes
you gotta.
It's necessary.
It's just necessary.
Never mind.
What?
I was finna say something about some cereal.
Okay. Well, let's go right here. Let's go here. How about we do this?
Take us.
Look.
Doom.
Yo, it's your boy Jared the Great, and this week, straight from social media, man. I want to know, have y'all seen this video? So we've been having. First of all, Vasco, thank you for doing vocabulary with Vasco this week.
Yeah.
So people been having problems with their word pronunciation. Not enunciation, but pronunciation. So y'all let me know if y'all seen this video. We gonna play it, and I'm gonna ask y'all a question.
Do you like jalapenos on your nachos? Well, I don't eat nachos like that. You feel me? So that ain't my.
So somebody asked him, did he like jalapenos
on
his nachos? And this is what he said.
Do Do you like Jonah Panonis on your nachos?
Ooh, Jonah Pananis.
No, I'm playing one more time. This is what he said.
Do you like Jonah Panonis on your nachos?
I can tell you reading that bit close as fuck, dude. Like, how you that close and still can't fucking see the syllables, nigga?
Oh, one more time for the people in the back.
Well, do you like Jonah Panonis on your nachos? Well, I don't eat nachos like that. You feel me? So that ain't
But
my
this nigga was dead ass serious.
Do you like
Jonah Pineapples on your
That's that generation. What?
Z?
God damn.
So my
I'm saying that
question.
shit next time I go to. Y'all got any Ghana Pineappalos in here? What?
So my question for y'all this week, for straight from social media, what is a word or some words that you frequently mess up?
The only one that comes to mind that I might be messing up is gyros.
Euros?
Okay. I always say gyros or gyros. But spelling wise, I always fuck up received indefinitely.
He spelled defiantly.
I spell it DEFIN and then after that I wait for spell check.
Okay.
Yeah. And
There
then
it is.
received, I don't know, is the I before the E, the E before the I. Every time I fuck it up. I'm just now hammering
I
down
before
there.
E except after C.
So then it should be EI.
I don't know.
It's not gonna work. It's gonna tell me it's spelled wrong. I don't know. Those are the two I spell wrong. But I don't think there's words that I mispronounce. I think I say them with a little twang sometimes, depending on the word. But
Look, current
I be fucking up some words. I couldn't say culture for the longest.
culture. What did you say?
See how you said it? Say it again.
Culture.
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 See?
Culture.
Say it again.
Culture.
Culture. I'll be like, culture. It's for the, we're gonna do it for the culture.
Yeah, it's straight. That's basically slang at this point. The word I have, I know how to spell the word, but like I have a lot of moments where I'm like, damn, I misspelled it, and that's beautiful. I always
That's
B-E-A-U.
B-E-A-U. I be,
Tifo.
if I try to write it too fast, I'll do B-E-U-A-B-A-U. It'd be fucked up all the way.
What?
Right, yeah.
now spelling for me. The word does.
Does?
What is it? D-O-E-S.
D-O.
Sometimes I'll be like D-O-S-E. Dose. I'm like, God damn, that don't look right.
What?
Dose.
Jeremy won't.
And then shout out to the guy on this video because I was in Spanish class and that that J in Spanish is a H.
Yeah.
So I walked to my Spanish class one time and I had missed like a week. My daddy had passed away, so I was behind. So they gave me the book with like the little words. I was like, what the fuck is Hammond? And there's like I said, what the fuck is German? They're like, no, nigga, it's Hammond. I was like, what the fuck is that? I said, nigga, that's a J. I said, that's German. They're like, no, nigga, that's Hammond.
In Spanish. That's
Haman
wrong.
in Spanish.
It's some kind of food.
Okay. I took
It's some
French.
kind of food. Oh, you did French for 2 years? Oh, you different.
I did it for 3.
You know what word really fucked me up though? It ain't got nothing to do with pronouncing or spelling, but if I hear it at the wrong time or the right time, like go gets me fucked up every time because I think it's like the last part of Vasco. So I think somebody's saying my name. So every time I break my neck, like I'm looking around like what? Hey yo, hey go, let's go. What's up? Let go. I'm like fuck, bro.
God damn.
No, that one get me. That one in the few more, but
And
that's the biggest one.
irregardless, I guess that's not a word.
That ain't no damn word.
Irregardless.
Yeah. But
And while we
said-
here, conversate.
That's not a word, but the people use it.
Ooh, they do. I'm finna fact check myself. But I hate it regardless.
I be like, irregardless of the fact, and I work with white people, so sometimes I be saying shit, and they be looking like the dumb nigga, and I be like, yeah, dude, because I say, I try to use a metaphor or whatever the fuck the shit is called, and I was like, I might be, beating the cat with 2 whips, and there's like, I never heard about that one. An idiom.
Beating the cat.
There's like, I never heard that one. They said, I heard about beating a horse with 2 whips, but not that one. And I was like, motherfucker, you know what the fuck I meant.
You knew what was up.
Hey Jerry, I never heard of that one. That's a new one for me.
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's a new one for me. I'm like, I'm
always saying
see if I
stuff
say
like
shit
that
else
now.
during this meeting. Sounds good. See if I give it a
I'm outta
motherfucking
here.
input.
Don't worry about it.
Works for me.
Ooh, that's why I don't like big group meets, because I'm always saying something and then it don't make sense or nobody likes it or laughs at it or anything. And then I'm like, I have PTSD from
The group chats.
group meets especially.
Especially when they call me
When I
out.
first crossed and I was in there trying to be cool and I was like, ooh, none of these sound good. I'm just gonna nod.
We're just gonna stay to ourselves.
See, I know that
On some Jerry shit, eating apples by yourself.
She's on level 3. Be quiet. So the Webster Dictionary, while we talking about words, they added 455 new words and definitions to the dictionary. Y'all know
What
that?
fucking words?
TBH is an abbreviation for to be honest.
Abbreviation's a word now.
Because they added that.
BUKCUZ?
No, it's spelled regular. BECAUSE. I don't know what they added. Breakthrough. Super spreader was added, of course, because of whatever.
Oh, okay.
Long COVID vaccine passport was added. 0-day bit rot. Teraflap cube set. On block.
O block.
Yeah.
O block.
What's that mean?
Votorama.
O block is in the Webster dictionary.
On block, a mixture of cornstarch and water. I don't know if it's
Oh, I
something.
thought it was O block, like King Von. That's what's
Oh,
it.
no. Votorama. Words by food. Shit. Whatever.
Goddamn.
So, y'all let us know in the comments, man, what words y'all be fucking up and shit. And do y'all say irregardless? Because I be saying that
You
word.
better not be saying irregardless out here.
Most people fuck up two and two, there, and there. One and one. They be fucking up the homonyms.
The homonyms.
They are homonyms.
Them. I mean, there.
One and one. Cat and cat.
D's and
Nuts.
Vasco.
What's up?
What? Question of the day, man. You got one?
Yeah, I got a little something.
Before you want it, do you want this intro?
Not playing.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Look. Question of the day.
Yo, what it is, what it do, it's your boy Vasco. And question of the day today, man, we got, since it's, you know what I'm saying, finna get real Christmassy around here. We in the early stages of it. I need to know,
like Christmas.
when did you stop believing in Santa Claus?
Vanessa?
I don't.
Don't you say you never did.
No, I did. I definitely did. I distinctly remember though one time whenever I was maybe younger than 10, for sure, because I know it was just me and my big sister at the time.
Mm-hmm.
We had a computer room, and I remember seeing my dad sitting in the computer room, I think dressed as Santa Claus. And after that, in my mind, I was like, no, hey, everybody needs to be asleep or he will not stop here. And I walked in there, I was like, oh, that's my daddy. And after that, I was like, okay. But all the time, I don't know. I feel like I was really logical as a child. And I feel like that low-key took away from my childhood. Did you feel that way a little bit? Because I wouldn't buy into things as much as everybody else would buy into things emotionally.
You had questions for it.
Yeah, I was like, well, we had all these presents on New Year's Eve, and the stack didn't get any higher.
Oh, Christmas Eve.
Because on Christmas Eve, our house used to be like the gathering place, and the family would come on Christmas Eve. We used to always have breakfast for dinner, and all the kids would get the presents from the relatives. And so our Christmas tree was already stacked. So then when we woke up in the morning, it wasn't like it got bigger. There was still a shit ton of presents, but I was just like, I don't know about this Santa person. And it just didn't make sense to me. Somebody flying all around the world. It sounded good. But I'm not saying I didn't believe that there was, some Santa thingy.
Right.
But I was very inquisitive as a child.
Yeah.
In my mind, I didn't always ask those
the questions,
questions.
yeah.
But like you said, you was narrating to yourself, she said, be quiet now. But I'm not talking to nobody anyway. I could see myself having
Doing
that
that,
conversation.
yeah.
So,
My environment was completely different.
okay.
They fooled me, and they fooled me good. I'm so serious, bro. Like, my parents, they you know what I'm saying, obviously they bought the presents in, but they knew that we were smart enough to be like, this shit ain't changed up on the tree. So what they would do is they would actually just bring the gifts in, whatever the fuck it was. They wouldn't wrap it up. They just like put it out in the living room, and it was like, yeah, Santa left all this for you. And I'm like, oh shit. And then the night before, like on Christmas Eve, the fucking news would have Santa like
Yes, they would.
on the map talking about he's here now. He's here. My mom used to be like, he's an hour away. You gotta go to sleep right now. All right.
Are you in that bitch like, oh my God?
It's fucking 10 o'clock. I ain't wake up. I remember waking up a few times and being like, bro, you better take your ass back to sleep. Like,
and you and your brother was close to the age, so y'all probably like,
I almost fought a kid over Santa.
bro, go to sleep, bro. Shit.
I remember being on the bus. This was like 4th, 5th grade. I was an older kid. He was middle school, but we rode the same bus. He was like, yeah, bro, you know Santa Claus fake. You know he fake. Why you keep... I said, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Santa's real. Santa is so real, bro. You just mad because you not getting no presents this year. That's all it is. He was like, you such a kid. I was like, you're a kid.
You're a kid.
I'm not taking it.
Did y'all have like, you must wait until everyone's here?
Wait, before you get there, let me.
Oh, you used to believe?
Let me answer the question. Yeah, I used to believe.
Did you believe?
Were you a believer? Were you a Bieber? Were you a believer? I did.
Okay.
And it's weird because I had so many older siblings.
Right, that's why I'm like, you.
Yeah, no.
They didn't spoil it for you?
No.
Good siblings.
They did a good job. They didn't spoil it for me. What spoiled it for me?
Oh, shit.
I remember one year my sister Peggy is 3 years older than me, so she's like the closest to me. So one year I was like, we gotta go to bed, but she didn't go to bed. I was like, oh.
You don't care.
Oh, okay. Well, because Santa's coming. But then the next year, my mama was like, JL from the room. I was like, huh? Put these gifts under the tree. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, wow.
I went in her room.
Mama Fennell, you did that.
I went in the room when she had all the gifts laid out and shit. She was wrapping shit. Yeah, put this in Peggy's pile.
But these the ones. See, I would have been like, these the ones that, you know what I'm saying, mama bought.
But they didn't send me to bed that year. I didn't have to go to bed early.
Everything changed.
None of that. It was like, oh! And that's the same year I saw Polar Express, the movie, and I didn't hit a damn bell. I was like, I don't hear that bitch. I don't hear it no more.
My bell broke.
My shit going nuts. I was like, oh! Damn. But I was also the kid who had to ask my 2nd grade teacher, I was like, do cats really have 9 lives? And she was like, so I think I believed in Santa Claus to like 4th, 5th grade. More so 4th grade.
No, by 4th grade I knew.
Fourth grade I figured it out like, oh, y'all niggas.
No, about 2nd, 3rd grade for me.
Whatever grade 12 years old is, that's when I found out.
So you was about 5th, 6th.
Yeah, my mom. Yeah, it was funny because I literally defended Santa like a year or 2 before,
That's
and then my
funny.
mom came and she was like, came in the kitchen. Taji was in the living room. She was like, "Yeah, you know, he's not real, right?" I said, I figured. By that time, it didn't even hurt because I had speculation because I was old. I was like, you know, I figured. I was wondering how this happened. And she was like, yep.
Then they be like, well, who been eating these cookies? Biting the damn cookie and leaving the crumbs and shit with a note. I know that's my brother's hand right now. I know it. The nigga got dyslexia. The D and L is backwards.
They try to fool you and say Santa left you this note?
Yeah.
Man, that's what Sip did.
This shit look just like Al's hand right now. This is teeth marks. I know it because he bit my sandwich.
Mama, this looking awful like you.
What was your question though about gifts or something?
Did y'all's family like, okay, everybody has to be sitting around, the camera has to be out, like, you know, the video camera from back in the day on your wrist, or could you just like free for all,
do what you want
whenever you woke up, as long as it was the next day, technically open whatever you want?
Our tradition was we wait till Christmas and we open a few up like while we're here at the house. Me, Dad, Taji, Mom. We open those few up, and then we travel down to our families, like our relatives' house, and we open up the gifts that they gave us and shit like that. Spend time with them, eat the food. But then at the end of the night, we come back.
Oh shit, that's too fucking long.
Open up.
That's a good idea.
Our real gifts, you know what I'm saying? The ones that's for us and shit. So that was cool because it was like, bro, I get basically 2 presents. Like,
yeah.
Open it now. Open the ones I want to open. It's like, okay, I got this. I still wonder what this is when I get back home.
Yeah.
And then, it's lit. It was lit.
For us, what we had to do when we got a little older, we could open one on Christmas Eve, but that was never a thing in my house. Like you could never open one gift on Christmas. No, hell no. I think I was like maybe like 13
when that started happening.
When it probably happened once. But I remember like being as young as I was, it had to go in order. So you open a gift, then you open a gift, then you open a gift. But imagine I'm like 7 and my brother, my
You
oldest
don't
brother.
go first because you the youngest?
No, I'll go first.
Oh, okay.
And I'm all the time like, ow! Then my oldest brother Jared, if I'm 7, he like 14. So he gotta wait and then open his one. Then they go back around. Like, ow! Then he gotta wait till he get back to him. Like, all right, nigga, socks. So then like, okay, all the boys open that one big gift, and it's like it's an Xbox. And it was like I felt it, I shook it.
I knew it was up before
let's go plug this up. So like we had to go in order, and then like, but the thing we had what is called the angel of that year, because my mama and dad would buy gifts like randomly. Like the oldest ones, of course, didn't get as many as the youngest one, but like the angel was the person who was the last person who had more gifts to wrap. To open. It's like, oh, like you was an angel, you was really good this year. Oh, because Santa really gave you more gifts this year.
That's a good idea.
But it was
parents,
like,
y'all should do that.
It was like the luck of the draw.
Teachers, y'all should do that.
Make it a competition. Like, oh well, they got more presents because hey, they were better than you.
You were the angel this year. You got more gifts. So I had like 3 more to open, and Peggy was sitting there like, I was an angel the last 2 years, thinking it ain't nothing.
It ain't that special.
We opened ours. On Christmas Eve, we opened the presents from family that came over, and then we always open our stocking that had a whole bunch of stuff. And then on Christmas morning, we couldn't open stuff until everybody was awake and came outside. And then we went in order. We opened all of our presents though. But my
like
parents,
you open it like in one, or like, go ahead, Vanessa, open all yours.
No. Like I opened one, Ashley opened one, JJ, Deborah, and then we circle back around. But my parents, we wouldn't go places on Christmas Day. They would always get us the DVDs out the the Walmart $5 bin or whatever. But now that I'm older, I'm thinking about the DVDs they used to get me. Like, that's the first time I watched How High.
Oh wow!
I was probably like in middle school. They got us that movie for Christmas, and so we would binge watch that. Friday After Next, Dude, Where's My Car, which is a whole movie about them getting high and forgetting where their car is.
Now look at you.
Like Cheech and shut up. But they used to buy us those How I Saw those kinds of movies. They bought us those.
That's dope.
Christmas as a jig. Did y'all watch like? We would switch it up sometimes. We watch a movie like we really wanted to watch, or we watch the game because basketball season be on during that time, or like we watch a Christmas themed movie like while we open up our presents. Did y'all ever do that?
We had music playing.
Music.
Shake a hand, shake a hand.
My dad with the camcorder
On the hand.
Yep.
Hang low. Hey y'all.
Today is December 25th.
No.
And
What's y'all favorite Christmas movie of all time?
Shit.
And
Grinch.
it's Friday After Next, a Christmas movie, The Grinch.
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
You
I
should-
watched the Friday After
You should go
Next,
to
the day
Universal
after
to meet the
Thanksgiving.
Grinch.
I did that so many times.
To meet the
It used
Grinch.
to be season passes.
The one that's there now.
Not right
You
now.
seen
but
that-
we've
the
done
top?
Grinchmas like a lot of times, and it's always like.
You gotta go see the one that's there now.
Character.
Yeah, he's-
No,
Go see
I
the one
want
that's
to.
there
I
now.
would love to do and I want to go like on a Wednesday night when no one. I won't say no one's there because it's Disney, but smaller traffic. But to Disney and to Islands of Adventure, so
Yeah.
I can do Grinchmas.
Yeah.
Again, because my mom used to take us there every year.
The
We used to
Grinch
do
that's
New
there
Year's
now. I think it's Jim Carrey.
there.
Nah, he was good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's that good.
Oh really?
He's that good.
No,
He got
even
me
when I was
character.
younger, he used to be like
That
spot
good?
on.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Vasco, what's your favorite Christmas movie of all time?
Friday After Next up there. Polar Express up there. How Does Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey is in there. And then I had another one.
the kids call that the old Grinch.
The Old Grinch.
The new one is the new animated
cartoon?
one. Not the old cartoon we know. The new cartoon.
And The Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. I like that one. That like the little animated one.
I don't know if I have a favorite Christmas movie. I have favorite Christmas show episodes like Jamie Foxx when he kept like the time didn't go back, like every day he'll wake up and it'd be like the same day. Yeah, like that episode, the Martin episode. When the Parkers got locked into the retail store. Who else had a good Christmas episode? Blackish had I don't know. I got like TV show.
TV show Christmases are great though too.
Yeah.
Like, I love that. It's like I remember watching Disney Channel when like Christmas was coming out. Like That's So Raven would have the Christmas episode. And, Sweet Life of Jack and Cody. But that shit was life.
Disney Channel used to have them new movies dropping on Fridays once a month.
Disney. It was Disney movies.
That
too,
bitch
boy.
been in doing the split. If she ain't jumping and did that shit, ain't gonna be a good movie.
I remember that Cheetah Girls premiere. We had to get out of practice early on, so we could be home on time
To watch it?
Yeah, that was a huge deal.
Was that when they went to Barcelona? That was
that
two.
was the
That was the first one.
That was the first one. Oh, we was.
Oh shit.
We are cheaters, sisters, friends for life, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's the second one.
'cause we are sisters.
We
stand
stick together. We make up. That was number 3LW.
We make a stronger family, but we don't look the same.
Our spots are different
All
kind.
All of them was dressed like they shot that Lane Bryant. We are sisters. I'm like, who dressed these old ass ladies?
I want to see where they are now. I need to go look that up.
They got
Adrian on the View,
on the real.
and Raven.
Raven got Raven's home. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other one, she out there smoking.
No, I liked her. The one from Texas. I told him I would move to New York, not underneath it. When she didn't want to get on that subway, but y'all didn't see it. I'm sorry.
I've seen it. I used to watch. I used to be ready for Disney premieres.
Then why they didn't get along with Raven?
Cause she thought she was better than everybody.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
And what was wrong with Dorinda's life?
Who was Dorinda?
The white girl.
She was poor.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Adrian's dog fell into the damn drain. Somebody's dog fell into the drain.
They had to sing it out.
Raven dog.
Toto!
Yeah, Toto. Yeah, I remember that. I used to watch Right on Track. That was a Disney movie. You saw that one with the little race cars and shit. Double Team.
Okay.
The Luck of the Irish.
That one was good.
What was Camp? Do you remember when they
Camp
used to
Rock?
have Camp? No.
Camp.
Juice Camp?
Juice Camp. Oh, that shit was porno for me.
That joke was juicy.
It was like, ooh, they kissing.
So she like him, and then okay,
They
I
gonna
see
kiss
it.
under
I
the
see
rock.
it.
Ooh, that shit was good.
Yeah.
That was juicy little reality.
That's crazy. Those are the movies that came on like 3, 4 in the morning for me. Like,
Oh, so you didn't see the premiere? You saw them when they came.
Oh,
they were, that's all. Yeah, that's all young.
oh no.
The great
The 8
Your
o'clock
age is
premiere.
showing.
Lizzie McGuire movie when they went to
No, I
Barcelona.
seen-
That's a
seen
good
Liz
one too.
McGuire.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Even Stevens movies was a little later, but that was still a good one.
Raven had like
Lizzie-
an hour.
didn't
The
Lizzie have a
Color of
twin?
Friendship.
I remember that one.
That
yeah.
was a good one. Now that was one of their better ones.
Shit. Vasco, close your segment out, man. We finna go down Disney Lane.
All right, then. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all heard it here first, but I'll repeat it once again. Question of the day: when did you stop believing in Santa Claus? Let us know.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Look. Question of the day.
Hey y'all, it's Vanessa. I know y'all like Love 'Em or Leave 'Em, being in everybody's business. Well, now you can listen on demand starting July 20th. Listen on Apple Podcasts or anywhere podcasts are played.
Hey, Vasco and Nessa. So y'all were talking before we went on break. Y'all were talking about these Disney movies that we all done saw. So I had to put a list up.
Okay.
Johnny Tsunami.
Johnny
Tsunami. Up and Away. The Color of Friendship. You said that one. Ready to Run. The Other Me. Jumping Ship. Get a Clue. Gotta Kick It Up. Yeah, that was your shit.
That's a good one.
Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. Yeah. The Cheetah Girls, of course. Full Court Miracle. That was a very good movie. Stuck in the Suburbs.
Okay.
Wasn't the one with Tyra Banks? I forgot what it's called, but she was a doll.
Life Size.
Yep.
I love that one.
Life Size.
Ooh, my watch that tonight.
Go Figure. Twitches with Tia and Tamara. The Cheetah Girls 2. Jump In. Of
course. Yes, that's a good one.
Twitches 2. Camp Rock. Princess Protection Program.
Yeah.
No, you know that? Vasco, okay. You can
They used to love playing that one.
you can live out of our age range. Good Luck Charlie. It's Christmas. Let It Shine. I saw that one. I did see that one. Cloud 9. Zapped. Descendants.
That's
I didn't
a
watch
word.
it, but I know they good.
That's
I know
a
they
newer
whatchamacallit.
The Swap. Freaky Friday, which they redid.
Oh, I love
that.
Freaky Friday.
Lindsay Lohan.
They made a new one from Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, they made a new one.
Since then?
In like 2018.
I can tell you already don't like it.
And that's it. Spin,
Don't
Under Wraps,
wanna
Upside Down Magic. Yeah. Go down. Hey, take me away. Don't wanna shout out.
Take me
Away, 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 away.
round and round. Here we go again. Same back story. Never
Y'all ever watch Lemonade
ends.
Mouth? Y'all ever watch Lemonade Mouth? It's another Disney movie. I just want to see.
Lemonade in your mouth. Never
Lemonade
heard of
Mouth.
it.
Never heard that one.
Okay. Just
Nessa!
Yes.
What's going on this week, dog? Love 'em or leave 'em, what it is, what we doing, and how we going.
Love 'em or leave 'em is where you can write into me, Jerry, and Vasco and get unbiased relationship, situationship, or friendship advice. To write in, go to jerrythegreat.com, jerrythagreat.com. Look for Love 'em or leave 'em and click the link.
I don't like how that sound. Let's try it again.
Bear
Bear with us as we figure out what the hell happened.
It sounded very scary.
What the fuck?
Murderous.
That did sound a little like. What's going on here?
I don't know, Lord.
Change it up.
Get the producer in here. Oh,
Hold on. If you know the name of the instrumental, we put it on the phone.
There you
yeah,
go.
it is. You want me to start all over?
No, you can start from where you is at because I know what the fuck
right.
that was.
The caucasity of it all, Atlanta, Georgia. And y'all bear with me, this is a 2-pager. Okay. Cousin, this is a long one. I apologize, but the situation has me beyond ready to commit a crime. So when I was 7, I was adopted into a wealthy white family, and I'm black. My parents already had 3 kids, so I gained an older brother, Travis, that immediately started to look after me. Now, the other 2 were not so happy with my arrival, as they were 14 months apart and my birthday was smack dab in the middle of that. Alec is the older of the 2 and Tiffany is the younger one. They had a bond like nobody's business, and I felt like I was in the way. We all went to private school, but I rose to the top of my class, me and Alex's class. Cue the isolation from my classmates due to them spreading rumors about me. I simply asked my parents for a more challenging academic environment and switched schools. Tiffany did estuarian, and to avoid conflict, I did the black rodeo circuit plus 4-H. If ever our events overlapped, I would always offer for no parental support given that most of my events were out of state. Travis left for college when I was 14, so I joined competitive cheer to avoid being home alone with Alec and Tiffany as much as possible. Tiffany loudly complained to our mother one night that this was just my attempt to get them away from her events. She started doing beauty pageants shortly after this. Also, I met my fiance around this time, and he played football at the local public school and did rodeos as well. When I was 16, our parents went on a day trip and I was out all day at the stables plus cheer practice. I severely overworked myself and repeatedly called Alec to come pick me up before throwing up and passing out in my pickup. Dad found me in a Walmart parking lot and took me to the hospital where I stayed for 2 days. At 17, I got a bad case of the flu and was mostly unconscious for about 5 days. Tiffany had gotten keys took because of a minor incident and a speeding ticket. While I was sick, she took my keys and totaled my pickup. Dad completely replaced and upgraded it. Mom advocated for Tiffany. It was an unfortunate turn of events. Travis got hooked on drugs and was banned from the family. Then the rest of us all went to college in the same city, them the state school and me the HBCU. My fiance played for the school and I cheered there. Dad came to most of the games. He was the only family member who cared enough to show up. I went to night school for cosmetology and opened my hair salon post-grad. I made enough to pay Dad back for his help starting the business and expanded into my own boutique as well. Tiffany decided to start a beauty line. Throughout the process, I repeatedly asked her if she wanted me to test some of the products, and she always said no. She released the line and wanted me to sell it in my boutique. I tried it out, and guess what? It's clearly not made for black women. 0 pigment on dark skin. I told her no, and she tried to get Mom to bully me into putting it into my store. Dad came to my defense. These are just the big incidences over the last 25 years. Left out racial micro and macro aggressions because it's too painful to relive. But on to the problem at hand. After college graduation, my fiance got a job across the country with the promise of being transferred back home within 3 years. We decided not to get engaged until after he came back home. During this time, Tiffany met and got engaged to Andrew. They ended up breaking up 6 months ago. 4 months ago, my fiance got the news that he could transfer back home. He literally came home for 2 hours just to propose before he had to go back to close up his office. It was amazing and super romantic. 2 months later, my parents threw us an engagement party. Tiffany was passive aggressive and sulked most of the night. I ignored her, enjoyed my time. Yesterday, I went wedding dress shopping. I invited my mom, both grandmas, mother-in-law, fiance's grandma, and 5 bridesmaids, including Tiffany. Tiffany showed up 30 minutes late and stomped outside after seeing me in only one dress. Mom and my maternal grandmother followed her. After putting on regular clothes, I went outside to see what the issue was. Tiffany went on this big rant about how aggressively competitive I was with her. She explained that I purposely got engaged after hers ended because I wanted to show her up. That I never supported her and made her feel inferior. Grandma aggressively backed her up. For a split second, I wanted to explain myself, but instead I simply said that I was done. I told them I couldn't live like this anymore, and they were uninvited from my life as a whole. I told Mom that I was done with the situation, and if she agreed with them, cool, but that our relationship was over. I went back in and found my perfect dress. Mom sat through the rest of the fitting, but really didn't speak. That night, Dad came to the house and wanted my side of the story. I told him I didn't have a side and that I was done explaining myself. If he believed them, then fine, but I couldn't exist under these circumstances anymore. I told him he was more than welcome to come by my house and walk me down the aisle, but my relationship with the rest of the family is over. He left and I thought that was it. Then Tiffany took to social media explaining how she was cut from the wedding and that our parents are fighting under the guise of asking for prayers during a difficult time. The family has drawn lines in the sand and honestly, it's making me miserable. My fiance, however, has decided that I need to make peace because my parents are paying for the wedding and are going to pay for my home, which he is moving into as a gift. He argues that if I have to put up with this treatment for this long, then I could at least wait it out until after the money has exchanged hands. I was honestly shocked by his statements and wanted to call the whole wedding off. I feel alone in all this. Do I give in to my fiance or leave him? Signed, the girl with the palm-colored family. Ooh, sorry, my lashes. My friend.
That was a lot.
That was a lot, but I appreciate that whole letter. I appreciate all of the details that you gave us. Everybody else now, use discretion. Everybody's letter don't need to be that long, but that was very necessary. My advice to you is maybe not leave your fiance. I don't know. How long y'all been together?
Was it 4 years?
I don't know. Somebody do that research for me.
Since high school. So she's 25, so since high school.
Yeah. I don't know if leave him, but you could definitely create some separation between you and your family because they're not treating you right. And they not doing right by you, and maybe they don't realize it. I don't think that they're doing it intentionally or they're seeking out to make you feel this way, but I don't know. I feel your hurt from this letter, and I know there's two sides to every story, but I really can't believe that you're doing much to trigger this and to add fuel to the fire. You don't seem like you're doing all of that. So I would say if it takes it, don't accept that house. Don't accept their money. Don't accept anything else from them. If you're really going to make a separation, make the separation, because you don't want them to come back and say, well, give me the house. Or on social media, well, she took this from us, but wouldn't let us do this, that, and the third. And they're going to think they have some claim over you, some entitlement to you and the things in your life. So I would say don't take anything else from them. Let your fiance know that that's where you stand and be done with it. I'm not saying like X them out, but create some space.
What about to her question about do I give in to my fiance or leave him? Because that's drastic.
Yeah, I do think that's drastic too, but I think she's just upset right now. You just fed up and you don't know what else to do, and you think that the one person that should be in your corner, he's not in your corner. So I don't think that you should leave him. Just chill. But I do think that you should let him know, hey, I wouldn't accept things from people that are treating me poorly.
Is the fiance money hungry or money driven? Is that what it sounds like to you?
No, but it may be that he's looking for And aren't we all kind of looking for, if an easy out is presented to us, kind of wouldn't we be tempted to take it? I'm not mad at him for being tempted
to touch,
but no, bring him back in. Hey, baby, remind him of what's important. Remind him of your principles and your morals and things like that, and integrity. And then hopefully he'll be like, okay, you know what, you're right. I didn't even think about it like that. But I think there are a lot of people that would be like, shit, if they gonna give it to you for free, why not play the fool and why not go along with it? And to those people, hey, that's a valid argument. I can see that. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I don't want to accept nothing from you. I'd rather live in a shack before live in something that somebody paid for that they're gonna hold over my head, because that's what's finna come to you. So Ness says, don't accept the stuff. Don't let them pay for your wedding. If all y'all have to do is go to the courthouse and take a honeymoon to Orlando, then that's what y'all need to do. But don't accept gifts from people that are treating you that way.
100%. I'm on board with Vanessa. You should not take this type of treatment. I'm sorry that you took this type of treatment, but don't take that money. Don't use it for the wedding, and definitely do not leave your fiance. Yeah, he might. I think it's more so what Vanessa saying. He might not be on board, like on the same mental wave with you right now, but literally just explain to him how you feel, what you've been dealing with, and this all can come to you because you the girl that he loves, and he gonna be on your side regardless. When it comes to the whole wedding thing, don't take the money, because yes, they is gonna hold it over your head for the rest of your life that we paid for your wedding. We did this, we did that. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm not finna let nobody, even if it's my parents, have a hold over me like that. Like, okay, now what? I don't have to pay you back. You said, you know what I'm saying, it was fair and square. But honestly, why would you even want to have or go to a wedding that has family members like this around? A marriage is supposed to have your closest loved ones, friends, family, that show up to support you. And from the sounds of it, these motherfuckers haven't supported you since you got in day one. You think they're gonna support you on your biggest day? Especially this Tiffany motherfucker. And Tiffany, if you watching this right now, bro,
you a bitch.
Nah, look, from the story, yeah, you are portrayed as a bitch. Now, you might have good shit going on in your life. You might be a good person, but obviously, you see how your sister feels towards you. And me being me, a family guy, I'm gonna go off of what a motherfucker that hangs with they family member all day, every day say. So I can't help but get this image that you is a bitch from this fucking, I keep doing this cussing, from this letter. So I need you to do better, sweetheart. I need you to be more on our side than thinking it's all about you. It's the Tiffany world going on. I know I'm giving advice to Tiffany right now, not you, sweetie, but I'm finna get back to it. It's the Tiffany world in her head right now. Okay, whatever you do, you could live your life. You could be the most happy, most peaceful person, not even think twice about her, but you always gonna be on her mind. Simply for the fact that she can't be what you is. So Tiffany is deaded. I'm sorry about what happened to Travis. Alec, I don't know where he stands right now, but I'm pretty sure he ain't on your side. So drop the money. Tell your fiance, yeah, we ain't finna get married just yet. We gonna save him, do this on our own, or we can just go to the courthouse right now and go to Orlando. This you said, go to Orlando.
Mm-hmm. Or they in Atlanta, y'all go to Savannah.
Y'all in the A
for a nice little weekend.
Y'all in the A, man. I'm sorry you had to deal with this. I know it's a lot more to it than just what's in this letter. You are a strong woman. You can make these strong decisions. So I would say, fuck the money, fuck that marriage. But stay with your fiance. He on your side. Just talk to him. Yeah.
Damn it. Y'all hit it on the head. I ain't got shit to say.
She hit it on the head.
Yeah, Vanessa for sure.
I never hit it on the head. That's
you hit it on the head this time.
Yeah.
I got something. I'm gonna say this, and it might not be politically correct, but I got a feeling I gotta say it. I'm gonna say it how I'm gonna say it. Damn it, this is your cousin Jay. I'm gonna say it.
Go.
I don't like white people adopting black kids.
Adopting black kids?
Yeah.
I guess I see where you're going with it, but go ahead and explain why.
Because I don't even like.
I know someone who was thinking about adopting children, and she said, "You want to see the option?" And she sent me 4 options, and all of them, 2 of them are Hispanic and 2 of them are Asian. And the person who sent it to me is black. And the first question I asked is, are you prepared to help them tap into their roots? And she said yes. So I see what you're saying on that.
I know this couple who has a black guy, a white girl. They have a mixed son, and I know them from high school. And I be watching the son that got probably like 8 years old now or 6 years old. But I'm like, that's a white boy. Although he has a black father and a white mama, that's a white boy. He can be a Republican. He ain't gonna know much about his black roots. He ain't gonna know much about, where he comes from and who he is and what he is. And also be into that. His daddy didn't necessarily care about that too. They're not together. They are, they're not. I don't know. Some Tuesday, it depends. But I just there's like to that letter that we had last week about the lady who had too many white friends who wanted to tap into her roots. So I appreciate you for writing in to us and trying to get this. It's not much that I can help you with because I'm black. I wasn't raised around, not around, but like by white parentals. And the beautiful thing is in it is that someone they care enough and they're empathetic enough and they love enough to want to adopt a black child. The downfall in that is that they don't want to take on those issues that come with that, especially their children. That would ask me, which begs the question: what were they teaching their children for you to come in and you weren't the ugly head, red head child? You were the black kid who Travis loved, shout out Travis, but your sister Tiffany and your other brother didn't really fuck with because you fucked up their dynamic. Yeah. And to compensate for that, you did shit like she did equestrian. What was it?
The rodeo shit.
Equestrian. That's
Tiffany did equestrian, and you did rodeo.
Cheer.
She did rodeo, which is pretty white, and they put a competitive cheer.
And she was trying to stay on their good side.
She was trying to stay, which.
Y'all definitely had money.
She was trying to blend in.
They had a lot of money.
Definitely had a little cash.
So I don't really have what I'm trying to relate to you is that like you're not wrong for feeling how you feel. I like that you got tapped into your black side. You went to a HBCU. You found a black boyfriend who was also in the rodeo. Well, listen, you country a little bit, which I appreciate. You country, ain't nothing wrong with that. But you tapped into your black side. Probably went to Clark. Probably went to. What's the HBCU in Atlanta? Other than Clark? Howard. Not in Atlanta, in Georgia. She went to HBCU in Atlanta. Georgia State, Clark. You ain't go to Spelman or he ain't go to the other one. I'm finna say him, but it's not Morehouse because that's all boys, all girls school. But y'all probably went to Clark. You got in touch with your roots, which I appreciate that. Georgia State ain't HBCU.
Nah, but it's in Atlanta.
I think Vanessa really hit it on the head. I don't got nothing for you. I think that I fuck with Travis, who unfortunately got addicted to drugs, but he's the oldest and he see through the bullshit. I'm a little shaky about your dad.
Yeah.
Dad trying,
but he's trying, but he also got to keep home happy. Happy wife, happy life. Dad got to keep home happy. Now your fiance got me a little shaky too. I'm like, yo, nigga, who you with? Cause I get your fiance like, hey, they gonna pay for the wedding and pay for the house, and we gonna be good.
We set.
Just your fiance is in the mindset of smile to get along, get along, which is nothing wrong with that, but it's a lot more deeply rooted than your fiance probably sees. So maybe explain that to your fiance, because that was a question. Should she call it quits with him? I don't think that you should leave your fiance unless there's some other things that you ain't writing this letter about him that you got you questioning with an eyebrow up. But if it's just him like, hey, smile to get along, explain it to him like, hey, babe, I ain't fucking with these motherfuckers
at all.
I'm done. So either you want me for me and we struggle together to get to what we want to be, or then we jump boat. And if he loves you like I think he loves you, been with you since high school, he gonna be on a goddamn raft life with you. Y'all gonna figure it out. He just want to get along.
100. So, in your question, in love him or leave him, I say love him.
I love them.
I say love them.
But leave your family.
Yeah, especially them two siblings that you in the middle of. Fuck them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And the mama too. She don't sound like she gonna come around. And the grandma on that side too.
Oh yeah, that grandma ain't no good.
grandma ain't going
She's a
nowhere.
lost cause for sure.
She an anchor to the ship.
Nessa!
Yo. What to do, South Dallas, Texas. What's up, cousins? I want to start off by saying I love what y'all are doing. To get into it, I'm a big dude, 6'3", 200 plus pounds. Just to give y'all the description. I have a best friend and we've been best friends since pre-K. And I could never ask for a better one. Me and her could never could keep in good touch until a year or so ago. She moved away when we were in 2nd grade, reconnected in 6th grade, lost touch 8th grade, and reconnected again summer of sophomore year. But we went to different schools and now we're graduated. She's getting ready to go off to college and I'm waiting to get enough money to go off to culinary school. One sentence. Now, I've always had a crush on her, but I've always decided that I love our relationship too much to risk it over some shit like how I feel about her. She's in a relationship, if that's what you want to call it, with this guy she's been wanting to be with since sophomore year. They went out, broke up, and now they're back together. I don't really like dude. He doesn't know what he wants, never really pays attention to her unless she's at her house to do you know what. And when they're on the phone, she always tell me he always falls asleep or is on the game when she wants to talk to him. I just hate seeing her upset when she doesn't have to be. I want to tell her, but I'm pretty sure she's not gonna like me like that. But I know I can give her what he can't: energy, dialogue, and passion, and an eternity of love. I just don't know what to do. Could y'all give me some advice or tell me what y'all think I should do? Peace, love, and prosperity, cousins. Signed, can we be lovers and friends? Oh, what grade he?
He going to college.
He going into college. My
He going
friend,
to
you better
culinary
not
school.
say nothing.
Huh?
He better not say nothing. That be y'all problem. We think that we good. You the bro. You our homie. You our friend. We done told you all our secrets. And then boom, here you go. Girl, you look good today.
We be trying to tell y'all, niggas, you always have an agenda.
What? No, we supposed to be
told
friends.
y'all niggas.
Can y'all pick one side or the other? Can y'all, why y'all just can't be honest?
Niggas like
I'm
to
not
have a
asking
cake
y'all.
to eat
They didn't want to know. We already addressed this. Y'all already told us y'all lie all the time. But my question to the young men just watch and the older men, why y'all can't just say, hey, I really want to be a friend, or hey, I really want to whoop whoop. I don't know. But don't gain our trust and then all of a sudden drop that ball on us. A woman like me, I've had that happen too many times. So I don't think that you should say anything. And I will say there's been one situation where as a friend where the tables turned where I was like, I think I want to woo woo. And I'm the one that pulled the trigger on that. He wasn't the one that did that. So that's my advice here. Wait for her to pull the trigger. We know what we want. We know who we're after. If she hasn't said anything and she has you in the friend zone, then that's right where you need to be. And my friend, you 6'3", 200 plus pounds. That don't mean you look bad at all. I see a very nice, solid man right there. Now, if you 270 plus, that's one thing. But if you 200, 215, 220 even, that ain't bad at all. Shit, you look good. Even if you 250 under, depending on how you build, you might be good. I need you to pick your self-confidence up a little bit, but get with somebody else. Please don't go after your homegirl, especially because you salty. You feel like you could treat her better because you probably can't. Where he dropping the ball in some areas, you gonna drop the ball in other areas. So don't do it. Keep the friendship. If you don't really want to be her friend, don't be her friend.
Vanessa, you own this shit tonight. You own this shit tonight, like, cause I feel the exact same way. To me, Big Dog, 6'3", Big Dog, it seemed like you ain't even like Shorty for real. Y'all was best friends from kindergarten all the way up to now. Whether y'all lost contact, came back, whatever the fuck, you would have been said some shit. You would have been started like, you know what I'm saying, laying it down a little thick. Hey, you my friend, but I kind of want a little more in those times. But now, You got this consistent communication with her. She in your face 24/7, telling you, or not in your face 24/7, but on the phone with you, telling you about all this stuff that's going on that's bad in relationship, how she feeling XYZ, and you sitting here like a fake ass Superman, like I could fix all this shit. I could love you. I could do this. I could do that. You could, but this is only coming from you jealous, bro. It's stemming from jealousy. I could do XYZ better than this nigga can. Why is you with this nigga? Cause this nigga let her know.
I can love you.
You feel me? You ain't say nothing. You trying to say something now that she got the boyfriend. You gotta let this wave ride out. If she become open again, then shoot your shot. But until then, you better sit down on the sideline and watch what's going on. It sucks.
Oh,
I know that's probably not easy for you. This is starter 6'3", 2 something.
Sideline.
I'm stuck on that because you feel like you not a.
I think that his 6'3", 200 plus is probably a little heavy on the 200.
Even still though, you 6'3",
6'3", yeah.
You 6'3", bro.
You 6'3", you can stretch that out.
So you was playing, and she got serious with somebody else. Now you jealous and you want her. Or you just been in love with her all this time and you was too afraid to say something. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna buy that story.
Sideline hoe.
So if you really love this girl,
did you meet her mom?
which I don't think you do,
Do you know her?
cause you finna find out when y'all go to college how real this bond is.
No.
Especially you going to culinary and she going to college. I bet you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's finna happen.
Did you know her?
She finna call and tell you about. Oh my God, so I met this basketball player.
She finna call and tell you first that her and old dude ain't finna work out, and she gonna say it's because it's the smarter decision because I'm going to college and he's not, and that's why it's not gonna work out. She's still gonna be fucking on him when she come home. On top of that, when she do get to college, if she cute, if she athletic, you might as well go ahead and chop
She
that up
is
to
cute and athletic. That's why he started off with how he looked, because he don't.
You better
like
chop that up to the game then, bro. Cause she finna go to college and she finna have a college experience. And she might call you, telling you about this college experience, cause y'all seem like y'all pretty close and you not gonna like that. And you still gonna have these feelings like you just wanna be that man.
And it's gonna be culinary hoes in a culinary school.
Exactly,
Get
bro.
one of them.
Go distract yourself. Stop worrying about Shorty and her, what she got going on, and you go do something. Go find a friend, another friend. Start spending more time with her. Start hanging out with her, and then see how she responds. If she responds all jealous and shit, you might got something up. If not, keep it pushing. Jerry. Oh my God, she played it.
Sideline hoe.
That ain't no song.
Did you meet his mom? Have you met her kids? Did you know my kids was his? Have you been to time? Did you mean to see it? No.
You a sideline hoe.
Get your shit together. You're making a fool of yourself. It don't matter if she's on the phone with you. For someone else, it don't have to be on the sideline. You go to culinary school, cook some brine, get your shit in line. We don't wanna read your letters time. Ooh, cook the rice, cook the chicken piccata, cause you the sideline ho. Did you know? Silent ho.
Gots to go.
You think when you go to culinary school, whoa, she gon' be calling you. She'll be fucking D and fucking 3 more dudes on a basketball team. You may be 6'3" and 200 plus, but guess what? She ain't gon' give a fuck, cause she gon' be getting stuffed on the bus. If she goes to a HBCU, she gon' pledge AKA to. She gon' be the finest thing on the yard, and you gon' be there looking like a You don't have to put yourself together, you know
that you's a sideline hoe.
Jerry talking to you, and I know that you know
that you a
Here we go.
sideline hoe.
If you saying that you can cook, and then you started off with this letter talking about looks, and when we know what that really means, you my cousin, but this is what it seems. You may be a fat Albert, and there's nothing wrong with that, sir, but here's the truth, can't lie. Get another girl in your life.
I was finna say, goddamn, if you go one more
That's
verse.
it. That's all I had. Sideline hole.
I want you to put our names at the bottom of the left screen, like they be doing the music videos.
Written and
we
produced by,
just made that.
video edited by.
Sideline hoe. Sideline.
That's all I got. I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got no advice for you. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, so
They said it, yeah.
that was Love 'Em or Leave 'Em.
No, love me, leave 'em.
You want to write in?
We love you though, cousin. Thank you. Just listen what Vanessa said.
Yeah, you better not say shit. That's it. Don't say shit.
What would you say, man?
Love 'em, leave 'em. Go to jerrythegreat.com, JerryTHA, great.com. Look for Love 'em, leave 'em. Click the link and let us know what's going on.
Vasco!
Yo.
Vasco!
Yo.
Real quick, what's going on in Florida, man?
Hold on.
Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with them.
Well,
Stay with them.
this week, gonna make this quick. Florida teen charged with extorting official with sexually explicit photos.
What the Florida is going on here? Did you hear what I said?
You know what I said? Because I said what I said. Florida teen charged with extorting official with sexually explicit photos. We'll talk about it more, but first, roll that intro.
I don't care what part of Florida it is. The craziest people in all of America are in the Bronx in Florida.
It's distilled. It's just like, it's pure. It's 100% pure. Uncut Florida fuckery.
Yo, what it is, what it do, man. It's your boy Sko. And today on What the Florida, we have Florida teen charged with extorting official with sexually explicit photos. Let's get into it. A South Florida teen tried to get $5,000 from a state senator after threatening to release what he said were sexually explicit photos of her. Jeremy Campervine, 19, of Plantation, was arrested last month and charged with extortion and cyber stalking, according to Broward Sheriff's Office arrest report. The arrest report didn't name the victim, but Florida Senator Lauren Book, whose districts include part of Broward County, released a statement Thursday saying the threatening message had been sent to her. And I quote, "3 weeks ago, I became the victim of an ongoing sexual harassment and extortion," Book said. And I quote, "I immediately notified law enforcement and began working closely with them to track those responsible for sending threatening and disturbing images and messages to my phone, including distorted, fake, and stolen images created in an effort to intimidate, threaten, and extort me." Book is chair of the Senate Democratic Caucus and a longtime advocate for victims of child abuse and sexual abuse. She leads a group called Lauren's Kids. According to the arrest report, Book contacted the Florida Department of Law Enforcement on November 12th after someone sent Book several explicit photos and threatened to ruin her political career by releasing them to the public. An undercover agent took over communications with the unidentified person and eventually negotiated to pay the person $4,000 in cash in exchange for watching the person delete the photos. A meeting was set for November 17th at a Sunrise Starbucks, where agents arrested the person and identified him as Campervine. Campervine confessed to sending the messages and photos to Book. During a search of Campervine's phone, agents reported finding the messages as well as a folder containing photos and videos of Book. The arrest report didn't say how Campervine had allegedly obtained the photos. Book said in her statement that the investigation remains active. Campervine's attorney didn't immediately respond to a message from the Associated Press seeking a comment. Well,
Okay.
yeah, let's digest it. We can digest it. What's the question? Where you at with
I'm
it?
just trying to make sure I followed all the way.
Mm-hmm.
A kid
A kid, 19.
is trying to, it got a hold of pictures,
We're gonna call the kid Cam. His name Campervine, but it's too much to say. So Cam, 19.
got a hold of pictures of a state official,
Right.
said, give me some money or I'm going to release them.
Give me $5,000 to be exact. Yeah. Or I'm
Come
gonna
on,
release
bro.
them to the public.
Come on, bro. Could have went higher. Okay.
Definitely.
They negotiated you down to 4,000.
Mm-hmm.
They watched him delete all the stuff, or they just confiscated his stuff to charge him.
So that's how I think it went down. So they arranged the undercover agent. Mm-hmm. He was talking to him. He didn't know who it was. He was talking to him. He said, "Let's meet up here," thinking that he was talking to Book. Mm-hmm. And so dude pulled up. When he pulled up, agents with an S, they came out and they basically arrested bro, and they confiscated his phone and start going through his phone, seeing that the
How
messages.
he got the pictures?
That's a question.
Vanessa!
That's why I can't run for office.
That's one of my questions. That's you. That's one of my questions though. Honestly, I wouldn't even be concerned about bruh. I would have thought bruh was a pawn. Mm-hmm. I would have been like, you. So I told him to go out there and, you know what I'm saying, look at, try to make this happen.
I'll be watching too much Dexter.
But it's somebody else behind Cam that told him to do that. Cause how did he get the pictures? Mm-hmm. Where did they come from? So that definitely was one of my questions.
She might like Cam, not Book. Book is her.
Oh, you talking about the victim?
Book is the lady. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she might be talking to Cam. Man. Cam of age?
Yeah, man, that damn of age. Look here, man. I got a question for y'all real quick. Besides the whole, she's saying that the investigation remains to be on because they don't know who sent the photos and stuff. But honestly, even with that being said, I think that's the best case scenario, like in this situation. The fact that, I mean, yeah, one person has seen all your explicit stuff, or the agents too.
Did he really have the pictures, or was he just flagging?
Okay, one for Jerry.
Okay.
Jerry, check. That's 2 checks next to Jerry.
Nice.
Vasco, you're missing one.
Okay.
I'm missing one too.
Well, I'll try to do something resplendent during this.
All right, there's one for Vasco.
But look, for real, my question was like, well, I thought about this because in this scenario, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got people looking at your nigga XYZ, but only these people did. Like, when I read this the first time, I immediately thought about Bella Thorne. I don't know if y'all remember her situation, but back in 2019, there was a hacker that got like explicit photos of her.
And Gabrielle Union was in that hack?
I don't know if she was. I don't remember. I couldn't be honest with you. Mm-hmm. But like, I know Bella Thorne was in it for sure. And the hacker told her, was like, yeah, bro, either you gonna give me this much of money or I'm gonna put all this shit on the internet. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm gonna release this shit. And her retaliation for it, she was like, fuck that. You're not gonna have this power over me. I'll post these bitches myself. Mm-hmm. So I was like, shit, that was her case scenario. So if you think about what you got going on right now, Miss Book, this is about safe bet. But the question for this, what the Florida is, have y'all ever been in a situation similar to this, or did you know somebody who's been in a situation similar to this, i.e. when it comes to extortion? Whether it's been they use pictures like nudes. I don't know nobody, but I know cases of, you know, people having nudes of either their on and off again, whatever, girlfriend, boyfriend, and they use that against them. So y'all have any experiences or know anybody with any experiences that have had to deal with that?
I don't have any experience like that. I'll tell on myself, I've sent many a nudes. Mm-hmm. If you want to put them out, put them out. Mm-hmm. Put them out. Anything that was video,
it's hard to rain when the chipper's in your house. Swizzy! Let them out.
I sent via Snapchat, so unless they screen recorded them, they're gone. Mm-hmm. But if you got pictures of me, if that's what you want to do, you're gonna fuck up my whole career. Kind of.
Congratulations.
But, yeah.
Go, way to go, you.
But other than that, shit, do what you gotta do. Yeah, I don't know. No, I ain't never been on that situation. I don't know people personally that have been in that situation. Yeah.
No.
I had a cousin who had her news leaked on.
She told us about that. I was like, "Oh, that's crazy."
She was performing an act on video, and somebody released it, but she didn't give a fuck. She was like, you should have saw the messages I got afterwards. Like, damn, bitch, I know you was doing it like that. Mm-hmm. So
she had been, she promoted it. Yeah, bitch, we out here with it.
2-hand twist. Yeah, no, but do what you gotta do, big dog. That's what you feel.
We didn't have to linger on that one. It was just a pretty interesting one for me.
If you were the head of a school, would you care?
Oh, that was like one of her employees?
It's hard to say. Like if I was in my principal's situation and something happened with me, would I expect her to reprimand me, or would I, I don't know. I guess I couldn't be mad at her if she did, because kind of in that situation, in that environment, it's a distraction to the whole day. The day though. So that's my other side of it. It's literally just a day. It's gonna blow over. Maybe a week. But then it's like, will it blow over? I think it just depends on me and my control of the classroom and my control of my influence of students around me. Can I get them to still respect me after they've seen what they've seen? And then that would be the telltale. But if I was in a position of power and one of my employees, hey, we don't make enough money we barely over the goddamn poverty line. Have you even noticed the damn increases in prices and everything? Everything.
Dollar Tree $1.25.
So I mean, we just got a raise, but we're still 48th out of 51 on payment. For teachers. So that's where it's like, you can't tell me what I can do to try to make money. You can't do that to me. But I could see, I guess, on the other side, if they felt like they needed to, because it is a distraction to the workplace.
What about you, Vasco?
Have I ever been in a position where somebody tried to extort me?
Yeah.
No.
Or
not yet.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, not yet. It might come.
Yeah.
As we grow.
That's what Kevin Hart did. There was some videos released of me that someone has.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, y'all boys, if y'all see me, y'all see me. Catch it while you can. I don't know. I don't look like that no more.
See you when I see you.
That's 20 pounds ago, but okay.
Yeah, you can fantasize about me. Just know I keep that shit over there. Oh no, bro.
I never seen nudes, so that's
no.
You've never seen nudes?
Scent.
Oh, scent. Oh, yeah. Boring.
With Snapchat.
I don't. There's no point. Your time. Send me a picture. You want to go see this in person?
Yeah, a little tease.
I never got the point of it. Send me a nude. What you gonna do with it?
You don't say. Well, no. I mean, I've never said like, send me a nude, but
yeah, if it gets sent to
let me see some, or
come see it. It's always my response.
You ain't never talked to nobody that wasn't just right at your fingertips.
Yeah, but
what was the response to the come see it?
Some hours away.
Oh no! I know something funny. I was like, that's just playing with me and playing with you.
No, yeah,
that's just playing. Y'all pity patting.
No, that is not pity patting. That is
pity patting. You just playing with each other. Ooh, girl, I was there. What I would do to you if you was here? What you would do with this? Ooh, if I was there, I would. Nah, bitch, I'm 20 minutes away on the road.
It's sexy, which is like keeping it spicy.
I'm flexing on the road to you.
Wow.
What's up?
Good
yeah,
Lord.
You're supposed to be doing that and
at the same time making plans for it to happen.
Well, that's how I was.
It's like the whatchamacallit, the build up.
Yeah,
part of it.
Because dudes, whenever dudes come, you nasty now.
Post nut clarity.
Yeah, post nut clarity. I don't know if women know that, but
not all of them.
I was finna say I don't know about that. No.
Some niggas fall in love after this.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying like
fall asleep.
Like if you
love you, girl.
If a girl seeing me nude, and I was like, oh my god, this is nasty bitch.
Oh wow.
Look at this freak ass shit she just saying.
You know how many niggas that been trying to refresh the shit after they already refreshed it?
Or next time I'm out, I've had that happen to me. Like, oh, you out tonight? And then go ahead and start texting me because they know I'm.
Well, that's another day.
It's not day. Like that's
it didn't reload it. Nah, reload. Let me see it again. Oh, you nasty motherfucker! You look at you just gonna put it in there and lick it.
This is caveman to Snapchat. It's okay. But hey, y'all, look, that has been what the Florida, I'll reread it to you. Florida teen charged with extorting official with sexually explicit photos.
Thank you, Vasco.
Well, yeah,
we appreciate you.
You're welcome. Stop it. I know.
I know. I don't need to tell you no more.
At this point, it's part. No, keep telling me. But at this point, it's low key part of the show. They gonna think it's an act. Like,
and it's not. Ain't nothing over here.
Don't forget to bring them in. They in this bit. Vasco gonna forget again. Goddamn right on it. But Jerry,
Sco,
Jerry,
Nessa,
Sco, Jerry, Veronica, Cole. Hey man, look. It's about that time in the show.
Okay.
You want to go ahead and give it to him real quick?
What you want that is?
I need that. Top fight.
Well, here you go, brother.
Tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top five.
Yo, have y'all been seeing these things? It's called the African American urge. Y'all seen those on social media?
I think I seen. Yes, I seen one. As a matter of fact.
Okay, so it's. I don't
funny.
know why, how does this happen? We all grew up in the same house, or at least on the same block.
Do the same shit.
We all do this. You saw this shit, Vanessa? We all been grown up on the same block, the same house. So they've been doing this thing where it's called the African American urge. And it's like the African American urge to do something. So I'm gonna read a couple.
Okay.
I'm gonna read a couple, and y'all just tell me if y'all relate to these. Okay, so the African American urge to say, "I'm ready when you're ready," whenever you're ready to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what's on the podcast.
The African American urge to save a plastic bag just to put it inside a bigger plastic bag with other plastic bags.
Yes, all from Walmart.
We got too many under our goddamn.
We got a lot. The African American urge to say, "Child," when you want to communicate a myriad of emotions in one word.
Or girl.
This right here's a big one. The African American urge to say "FAFSA" instead of "FAFSA."
Is that what it says?
It's FAFSA, but we say FASFA.
FAFSA.
FAFSA. We say FAFSA. The African American, when you see somebody holding their baby on their hip like a hip baby, the African American urge of the old black woman to say, "Let that baby walk."
Or call it a hip baby.
Or call it a hip baby. The African American urge to call it a hip baby. The African American urge to say, "You smell like outside" to every child that's been anywhere.
No matter what.
The African American urge to see your kids at a birthday party and say, "They gonna sleep good tonight."
Yeah. Facts.
The African American urge to call the person you grew up with but have absolutely no blood related to, your cousin.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the play cousins out there. The African American urge to stick your hand out the front door to get the weather for the day. It's a little cold out there.
Get a little hoodie.
The African American urge to only root for the black family on any contest show, because I dare to do that on Family Feud.
That and that.
The Johnsons, yeah, let's go. Yeah, Johnsons. The African American urge to pull away from someone who touches your hair without permission. What the fuck are you doing?
That's a punch right out there almost.
The African American urge to say, "Shit, I'm trying to get like you," whenever you compliment somebody.
I see you.
That's a go-to.
Yep.
I see you pop, looking clean over there, look like money.
The African American urge to say, "I'm grown," anytime someone questions your decisions. Then my last one, the African American urge to say, "Come find out," when someone telling a wild story.
Yeah.
Come find out then. Yeah, come find out.
Come try it then.
Do y'all have any African American urges that y'all do?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Vasco.
African American urge to open the refrigerator, pour a cup of juice, and then drink the juice, and then fill it back up with the drink, and then put it in the refrigerator.
To cut off all the unnecessary
I always
lights.
take a big ass sip before I leave, so I gotta refill it.
You gotta pull it and taste it first. You gotta eat a little tape. Some good ass juice. Pull a little more of that. Put that back in there.
100%. African American.
You got an African American urge, Vanessa?
I was finna to turn off all the unnecessary lights in the house.
Yeah, that's African American urge.
That is.
Are the African American urge walking in my house? I'm like, damn, they light bill gonna be sky high. They got all these damn lights on.
To project.
Y'all, they got all these lights on. The African American urge. The African American urge. What's one that I got? Ooh, this she. The African American urge to say, ooh, put a coat on that baby. Why that baby ain't got no socks on?
Not your business. To be in everybody's business.
To be in everybody, that's the African American urge. The African American urge to yell, "What you know about this?" to anyone in the vicinity listening to soul music from the 60s to the 90s.
The African American urge to look at each other when a badass kid is in the store.
Yeah, you see
To do the head nod whenever you walk past.
the African American urge to take off running every time you laugh too hard.
Or lean back.
The African American urge to wonder where them kids' mama at when seeing them playing outside alone. Where they mama at?
I watched some kids outside the gym the other day because I ain't see where mama was. Two little white kids. I was like, I'll hang out with y'all for
They were just over there chilling?
30 seconds. The mama was still inside.
Oh, okay.
And the kids was outside. But they was like
Kids.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
baby
okay, I'll
babies.
stay right
Now,
here.
let me know if y'all do this. The African American urge to smell the blanket they give you to sleep with before you use it.
Yeah. That shit smell like animals.
Everybody do that.
Yeah. I don't know
Nobody
pets.
else. The African American urge to say, "Nah, I need something sweet after eating a usual ass meal. Like, I need something sweet. My sweets." The African American urge to ask,
sweet.
y'all not cold when you go to somebody's house and the heat on?
The African American urge to get out the car and go in the gas station when everybody else getting something to eat.
Yeah. The African American urge to get box braids again after I've seen them on someone else. Like, ooh, they got them. I'm gonna get them. I got them. I'm gonna get them.
Nice.
Or the last one, the African American urge to shout out a nervous stage performer. Yeah, take your time, baby.
Yeah.
To shout that out. Take your time.
You okay? You alright?
So
Get through it.
That's my top 5. Last one. From this last one. The African American urge to say couldn't be me when you see someone getting played for a fool.
If you like it, I love it. To say you being stupid.
You better than me.
Better than me. Old flagging ass.
That's my top 5. Y'all
Vasco
got it. Vasco got it. Let me know in the comments, man. What's y'all African American urges? Let me know in the comments right below.
Tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top 5.
The African American urge to say it better be funny after somebody laughing too loud.
And it better be funny. Or I gotta show you something. This joke's so funny. And it better be funny
too. Nessa!
Yeah.
What's going on this week? Did you change it one more want to know?
I did.
Okay.
No, I saw this. It was so cute. It was on the Shade Room, and it was a video of black men hyping up black women hairstyles. So I guess this is a little bit women want to know, a little bit straight from social media. But women and real, before I even ask the question, please don't, all of y'all super woke, what, we don't care what men think anyways. Okay.
You get it?
Yes. Okay.
We get it.
But real quick, this is more like a hype session for y'all to hype us up. What hairstyles do you love to see on your girl?
Braids, natural. Fucking when she have it in the
What kind of braids? Plaits?
No, the ones you gotta get installed. I don't know.
Cornrows that go back and stuck to your scalp?
Box braids.
Okay,
The one that come in the bundles
okay.
and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Faux locks.
I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know.
Is it called faux locks or fox locks?
I have to ask.
How long they go? Then they go down.
Yeah, they be long. Like,
Okay.
it can go. Some folk be wearing them got down to the knees or to the feet. Sometimes.
Okay.
You know what I'm
You talking about braids? Okay. I think,
So
I'm pretty sure.
the braids when she got her hair natural, she do this thing where it's like she'll like
the two braids. I was gonna say it to the rear half. That was mine.
She'll do the bun.
That's a cleanup. That's a cleanup.
Okay, you like the top
You do
bun?
that
Oh
shit.
fuck yes, you do the bun.
Yes,
I
you do.
like the bun with
Yeah,
the braids
two
too. I
braids.
love that shit. That shit
Okay.
looking good. I told her one time, I said, bro, because she had 2 different colors in the braids, and she did. I said that shit like a swirl. I love that shit. When she straighten her hair, I love that shit. I love when she twists her hair just to fucking put it up at night, bro. I love all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love the bonnet. My wife said she don't do the little. My wife does the two, like what she braided. It's not braid. It's like twist because you can't braid.
twist.
It's like twist and it goes to your rear hair. That's your clean up hairstyle. She don't know what she do. That's the cleanup. That's why I know she clean up real good. She does a side part
serious.
with her a U part.
Will her leave out?
Well, leave out, yeah.
Okay.
And you got to flat out and leave out, but then by 3 o'clock, that leave out a little fluffy. But it's like, that's
Bouncing
still
all
you.
over the place.
That's still you. I used to love braids straight to the back. I used to love micro braids with the micros in the front and then the tracks in the back. My wife, she does like the little box braids every now and then, but she can't leave them in too long because they tear her edges off because she got real good hair. When she go get her keratin treatments.
Okay.
She
Oh, you
wears
like
straight,
that?
Her
Okay.
natural hair, yeah. I don't know how she wants to sit there and act like she don't do the goddamn braid, the two.
She gonna sit there and act like she don't do it. What do you do, Veronica? Pick up the mic. Tell us what you do.
Pick up the mic. You don't do it.
Pick up the mic. Pick up the mic.
Pick up the phone, baby.
Ooh.
What hairstyle you talking about?
What you do like? Because she doesn't braid down to her scalp. She can't braid to her scalp. But it's like that's a bad thing. Shit.
I can't read it at all.
Pick your hand. Pick the microphone up.
So you do like the twist
Like the twist that goes like in like
around. I know what she's talking
And then-
about. I know.
And you probably see
I do those sometimes, like when I don't like. I want to do my hair a little bit, but I
Yeah.
don't feel like doing my hair for real.
Or like when no, stop looking at me. When her hair is like wet and it's like not straight and curly, and then she just have like it like pushed back to the back, and it's like let's stop right there. But it's like, that's good. Yeah, that's nice. You in your natural state. That's good.
Okay,
That's
you like
good.
that?
Yeah. What else?
So
you
y'all
do?
like the natural state?
Yeah, she doesn't like her middle part because she said her forehead too big for her middle part. But she be rocking the side. What? what?
She do rock the
She rock
side part well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then throw that little hair over and then boom, right down that side part under. That's what that's called.
Side part under.
Side part under. So
She wear the side pony a lot.
She don't do the side ponytail, unless she cleaning and she really serious. Or
She got a side pony right now.
Yeah,
Look at
unless I came home and she playing Keisha Cole and K Michelle and shit. I was like,
You know it's some shit.
you gonna suffer? Oh God. So yeah, it's like more so
Okay.
natural.
So you like the natural.
Like natural.
And that's you too?
Natural, yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
What you go with? Because you got a lot of hair.
Oh shit.
She a natural.
No,
hair.
I leave it down curly. I do all kinds of stuff. Whatever's most convenient for my day.
So you don't care a fuck what he like.
I do care what he likes. He likes it. Like today I wore my hair, it was natural, like it was big and puffy, but I had like a scarf in the front of it, and he was like, "Ooh, I really like your hair today. It's big and puffy." And so like on day, the more natural my hair is,
because he can grip it.
Possibly the more natural it is, the more compliments I think he gives me. When I really try to do it, he still tells me I look good, but
because he can go put his hand and feel your scalp. He can grip your head for real.
possibly.
Energy levels is different.
But when it's natural, he's like, "Oh, I really like your hair like
Yeah.
that today," and it'll be something that I don't think is that cute.
Right.
But
Do you wear weave at all?
No.
I was gonna say, have you ever did like braids? I know your hair is like too long.
I've done
especially now, but
faux locks before, and I've done braids before. Both of which, the faux locks, I only kept in for like 2 days, and the braids I only kept in for like 5.
Why?
And most people leave those in
hurt.
for weeks and weeks because I'm not used to, I'm used to, even honestly sleeping with something on my head when like my hair is straight is a challenge for me because
Like,
I'm
what you
used
mean
to
with
my
something?
hair
Like a
being
bonnet?
like a bonnet or usually I wear like a scarf and then a bonnet on top of that because I'm used to my hair just being out.
Yeah.
Free.
So yeah, when I do have to wear something, it's a challenge. But weave, other than the time I got faux locks and braids, no, I haven't. Or when I was younger for cheerleading, you got to get the weave ponytail. But other than that,
You can't do the ponytail yourself?
it's just easier. Everybody has, a uniform look. It's easier to throw a ponytail that's already curled than to sit and curl somebody's hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
You thought about cutting your hair.
I did cut it
Well, yeah,
a while back. I ain't going no shorter than that.
Oh, you want to go no shorter than that?
No. I don't think I'll look good. I have
I
a
thought you
big...
were talking like a bob.
No. I'm 5'8", 190 pounds. I'm not going to look good with no short...
No?
No, not to say if you're bigger than what I just described and you got a
Honestly,
shortcut,
I
I'm
know a lot
sure
of-
you're rocking the fuck out of
I
it.
know a lot of people like that Fantasia and shit.
As for me, I don't think, and then I'm not that. I pick and choose when I tap into my feminine side, I guess.
Okay.
Like even if you saw me behind the camera right now, I have a sweatpants and I have on a pair of
Like you
Pumas.
finna play up like a game of pickup.
When I go to school every day, I wear leggings, a pair of sneakers of some kind, and a shirt of some kind. So it's maybe once a week I get cute, and I feel like women that have shortcuts, shout out to y'all get cute every day,
They got to.
and I can't.
mostly
keep up
because they
with that.
can. It's easier because they ain't gotta wake up early to deal with this.
Nah,
fucking-
because
No, you do gotta comb it down in a certain little way. You do gotta.
They can be cute for like that first week when they get their hair cut and done.
You
and
gotta
get
have it
curled.
taped up and all of this stuff.
But after that, you will see the motherfuckers with that swoop laid down. Like Ebony from on the Players Club after she got raped by Junior
What?
at Junior's bachelor party.
I don't wear the outfits that keep up with a cute shortcut.
Okay.
So I wouldn't even do that to myself. Long hair, I can put in a ponytail any day.
I told my wife, I said, you better not cut it off.
You told her that?
She can't cut it off. No.
I could see her with a shortcut.
No.
No, I could.
I'm not being funny. Her head is large.
Damn.
But she also has large
I told her that.
assets
Yeah, she has large
that
assets.
can help, balance everything
I don't know
out.
nobody in my
I don't
family
have
who's
large assets.
My sister Tasha cut her head off, and she looked like she had a small head with a big body. I was like,
That's
ooh,
how I feel.
Go dum dum. hello dum dum. She's like a little dum dum lollipop. So I was like, no. Even my sister-in-law Giovanni, when she came on the show, she couldn't cut her hair off.
She could though. That's how I feel. I feel like if you have like them tiggles, then you can.
Nah, you got
The what?
The tiggles.
That's gonna be our shit for next time. Vocab with Vasco.
Tiggles.
Tiggles.
Nah,
Yeah, the tiggles.
everybody, you gotta have that. You gotta make sure you got the hair for your head ain't got no dimples in it. You gotta make sure that you ain't got no rolls in the back of your neck. You got it's a lot of shit you gotta
Yeah,
consider.
I get
Everybody can't do the Halle Berry cut because you ain't gonna look like Halle Berry. Halle Berry. Halle Berry. Halle Berry. Tiggo Bitties. Vasco.
Yo.
Where can they follow you on social media, man?
Y'all already know, man. Y'all can go to any and all platforms. Type in IAM.VSJ and go ahead and subscribe or follow whatever platform you was on, man. Hey, show some love. Best believe I will show love back. You can ask anybody who has followed and show some love, man. Nessa Ness. Where can they follow you at?
Instagram and Twitter, Nessa_Mufasa. Facebook, Nessa Ness. Don't worry about all of that. Go ahead and subscribe to us right now. Go to here and go to the TikTok, Dignified.Delinquents.
The new one.
Jerry.
Hey, we just got some new merch in, man. We got the Dignified Delinquent sweatshirts. They all black and they all that. So go copy yourself one of those. You can follow me on all platforms at Jerry the Great. That's Jerry THA Great. And then you can follow us on all platforms at the Dignified Delinquents. You saw me on Dignified Delinquents. Houston, we're trying to come to you, baby. If you in Houston, Texas, keep your eyes out for an announcement that may be coming soon in June. Not June, real soon. We gonna let you know.
And we gonna bloom.
And we gonna make that move.
You see how I did that?
I like how you did that. Vasco, roll that thing. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Go this way with it?
No, don't do that. No. We are the Dignified Delinquents and we out.